Alrighty, here we are. Dad, I think you're in the chat because I just saw you follow the stream, which is cool. You can pop something in the chat if you're there. Gonna get started in a little bit. No, 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 no. All right. So, let's get a little bit started. What are we doing today? Basically today, I want to. Has anybody else commented on this? I want to go over the wine industry very generally. Before, we the first kind of customer exploration thing that we did was in. Oh, it's still in review. Was in barbershops. Barbershops are cool. I think it's interesting. But and I've been looking into it a little bit more. I actually, let me go to my freaking email because I emailed this guy and he refused wholeheartedly to get back to me. So I'm actually going to email him again real quick. There is a fruit fly and I want to kill it. Fruit flies are evil. I lived in Seattle for like a couple months last summer and I accidentally left a few, like a small amount of grapes under my counter, like under the sink, and I just left it there. And then I started to notice that there were like a few fruit flies hanging around. And I was like, oh, what's this? Interesting. We caught some of them. We got rid of them. Whatever. And then I opened up the cabinet one day, and literally, and I mean literally, like 100 fruit flies just like swarmed the air, and it was. I counted them at one point. It was literally over 100, or maybe it was like 86, but it was somewhere close to 100. And I just counted them like on the walls. They just clung to the entire kitchen. It was absolutely terrifying. But I hate fruit flies. I always will hate fruit flies, and that's that. So hold on, let me barber. Is there a barber? No. Okay, maybe it's on this other email because I do want to like try to follow up with the barbershop fella. Oh hey, Twitch gave me an email. What did you say? Ha ha ha! Toast and Tritters now following you on Twitch. I wonder who that is. So I sent an email last time to that barbershop, not the barbershop, the barber school, in Pittsburgh to see if I could like help them with recruiting or help like make a database of barbers in town and see if that works. Blah blah blah. And they haven't gotten back to me, and it's very frustrating because that puts a big damper on what I'm trying to gosh dang do. So I'm gonna bug them again. Ba ba ba, let's hunt for them. Barber school. Question about placing barbers. Here we go. Bah. Hello, BSP. Did they... I should have tracked this email. Here. Question about placing barbers. Yes, so check it out. Hey, okay. Okay. So I sent it like 2 weeks ago, right? On my last stream. I sent this little email. It basically said, question about placing barbers. Hey, I want to ask a quick question about how you place your barbers that graduate. After a recent review with local barbershop, I heard it become difficult. I heard it can be a little bit difficult for shops to find barber talent. Though this is the best option is to do so through your barber school because they are really the only barber school in town. So I assumed I would say, hey, I was wondering if you could hop on a call. You can describe some of the processes for placing your graduates, how that all functions, and how barbershops get in touch with you, so I can understand like the supply and demand situation, because this is the supply, right? Like I understand the demand a little bit, and I've heard the demand is a little bit difficult from barbers, but the supply side is like important to that equation too. So I need to know if I can help them find people, if blah blah blah. So it's I need to talk to them is the point, and I can't because they're ignoring me. But it's interesting because I have a little mail tracker, and the email has been opened 5 times since I sent it, which means they are paying attention and they want to get back to me, which is lit. I can't imagine they're unbelievably busy as a barber school, but I don't know anything about barber schools, so we don't know. So instead, I'm just going to follow up with them. Hey, again? Wondering if we just following up on this. I always use little things like just circling back, or just wanted to just ping, or like all the business terms. There needs to be more memes about it. They're so good. I love it. Oh, there's still a fruit fly. I thought I killed him. There's always one more left. It doesn't matter how many fruit flies you kill. There's always one more left. Ooh, oh, I hate it. Who is messaging my group? Tony just asked, is this stream BYOB? And I'm like, of course. Why not? That would be funny. I know on my favorite streamers, Game Grumps. I know on Game Grumps stream, sometimes they'll make jokes about like, God, I'm so hydrated. And what they mean is they're a little like they've been drinking alcohol or they're doing something along those lines. I think it's hilarious, but apparently it's like a decently common thing to be like a little bit drunk on stream. I won't do that, but maybe I could. Who knows? Oh my gosh, Ugna is watching too. My friends are watching me. Oh my gosh. And now my girlfriend is saying she wants to join too. So, oh my god, this is just gonna be quite the ride. Anyway, hey again, just circling back on this. Would love to learn more about. Tony's being funny. Just looking back at this, would love to learn more about what you do. Let me know if you have time. If you have time. Best max. Except I'm going to schedule it. So Google has a new thing. I don't know when they came out with this, but they have a little schedule send. And you used to need to get like an entire like Chrome application for that, because there were things like Boomerang and there were things like Mixmax and all these like fancy little email plugins you could get. But Google just put it into their own thing, which is like, I don't know, I'm conflicted because I feel like it's mean because they essentially just like sliced the hell out of probably most of the other apps, which is a shame. So they shut down probably like 4 or 5 businesses with that, just that one, like startups with just that one little addition. But then again, they themselves are also a company and they need to like do what their customers want. And if they feel like if their customers like choose another email application because they like the other email applications have the schedule send or whatever, then I understand. It makes sense. So I'm not crapping on them, but it just be like that sometimes. Snapchatting. I always Snapchat on stream. Is that not cool? Okay. I'm gonna text Ugni back and tell her you should type something in the chat. Smiley face. Anyway, giving Ugna some sass. Thank you for watching me, Ugna. You're awesome. You're very, very cool. All right, so I'm gonna schedule send this again. It's like emails should if I email you on a weekend, you're probably not going to read the email for a while, especially if you're getting like 100 emails. And I would imagine if you're a barber, like if you're a barber school, anybody that's doing a school probably has plenty of emails. Like you're running a freaking whatever. So, um, but yeah, so I want to schedule this when they have the least amount of emails possible, so it's most likely that they will respond. Though it does seem like they have been checking my email like twice a week. Like, look, like it's 13 days ago, 11 days ago, 6 days ago, 6 days ago. So they've been checking decently regularly. Why haven't they gotten back to me? Not whining. Monday morning though, I feel like Monday morning is the best. Well. I'll at least show up at the top of their list if I send it Monday morning. Like if I send it now, I'm going to be in the pile of emails that they all got sent over the weekend that they're getting to on Monday. So it's like you open up your email Monday and it's like, oh, I have like 20 emails to go through because everybody sent me a bunch of stuff on the weekend. And so out of those 20, if I look less important, and I probably am because I'm not like a time sensitive thing, if I'm not time sensitive and I'm not really important, it's pretty likely they're going to be like, I'll get to that later, and then they may not actually get to it. So if I send it Monday morning, though, all of the emails over the weekend will be below me, and I'll be at the top of the little queue, which is cool, but I'll still be in with a bunch of other emails. So I prefer to do Tuesday morning when they've like cleared out their inbox, and I'm still at the top, but there's even less, but I'm impatient, so I'm just going to do Monday morning. So that's scheduled for tomorrow at 8 a.m. Coolness. I really like that Google included that. I think it's great. So, Barbers is on hold. In the meantime, like this stream is called, says, how do I name it? I call it Wine Investigation or something? Something funny. I think I'm hilarious. But yeah, so we're going to do an investigation on wine. Also, this is really funny, in my opinion. Kidding. People on my little stream think I'm be funny. I think I'm hilarious, just so you know, because look at this. Like it was like 20 minutes before the stream was. Well, it was like 45 minutes ago, but it was like 5 p.m. It's 6 p.m. right now. It was like 5 p.m. and I'm like, oh, I have an hour. And I was like doing a bunch of stuff with like this ads manager. By the way, I'm trying to run an ad on the stream and see if it works, so I can like push people that haven't seen me to the stream. We'll try it. I don't know, but it's still freaking in review. Ugh. So we'll see. But I'm putting it on like Facebook. So when you see those like Facebook ads, it's like, oh, this whatever, selling this product, blah blah blah. I'm gonna be that product, and I have actually. I want to show you guys what it is. It's really cute. Here, let me see if I can inspect. Can I inspect? Can I view? Can I view you? Oh, I have it on my computer. Hold on. So this is the little video that I made really quick. Streams. I wonder if you can hear this.
Hey, my name's Max.
I think you can hear this.
I call myself...
Yeah, the desktop audio little thing is going up, so I think you can hear this. But yeah, so this is me. I just made this like an hour ago.
Hey, my name's Max. I call myself the Entrepreneur, and basically what I do is I do live streams on Twitch and other platforms to try to build little mini businesses live, and I teach about entrepreneurship and all of that fun stuff. And I'm actually streaming on Twitch live right now, and you can check it out. I'm doing an investigation into the wine industry to see if I can create a small product and sell it, and see if I can make a company out of that. There's a lot of processes that go into that, and the idea is that if I can show you all that, even if I...
So this is the little video that I made. I think it's adorable. I think I'm very cute and funny and great. Ugna, you're literally a queen, okay? Thank you for making an account just so you could bug me here. You're hilarious and amazing. Also, you should follow me. You're probably not going to use Twitch, but you should follow me because it helps me get a little bit closer to a cool little thing called a Twitch affiliate. Oh my gosh, you just followed me. Look at that. You see that little thing? It's right here. You're a little zombie. That's not you, but it gives a little notification. I set that up recently. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I love it. That's all that matters. Love that for me. I need to use that because I try to. My thing is always I need to like. I find really dumb. I don't know if that's really dumb, but I find like the hip lingo. You know what I mean? Like the hip teen lingo, and I use it improperly, like on the regular, and it's like a thing, and I do it on purpose, and it's like part of my vibe. So I need to learn how to use that correctly, just so I can like screw it up in normal conversation. But anyway, made this little ad, cute little yay, doing my thing. Youth, youth is so good. I use youth on the regular. Which is yikes plus oof for those that don't know. So I made the little wine ad about an hour ago. I popped it in here, and yeah, it's still in review. But basically, it should show up on Facebook desktop for anybody on Facebook desktop that is interested in entrepreneurship and knows what Twitch the website is, and is between the age of 16 and 30, I think. We'll see if it ever comes out of review. We have however much time. I'm spending like $10 a day, so I should probably spend like $5 on it over the period of like me doing this stream. But we'll see. We will absolutely see. I think it'll be interesting if it actually ever gets out of the review stage. So I'm just going to keep refreshing it throughout the period that we're doing this little stream, just to see if it will eventually. It's still in review. Anyway, another funny thing that I think I'm hilarious about, like an hour ago, right after I posted the little ad, this fruit fly. Oh, I'm gonna kill him. Oh, oh, did I get him? Tonight? No, I didn't. You never get them. You can never catch them. They're incredible. I made a little post. I put a little. I think I'm so funny. I think I'm so funny. Look at this. I'm just like, what is wine? I just took a little picture really quick with my neat little camera, and with this little bottle of wine right here, and I think I'm really great. Anyway, you're funny, Tony. Hi, Tony. But yeah, so I did that and I posted it on Facebook. And basically, what we're doing today is we're going into the wine industry. So we did it before with the barbershop industry. I was thinking a lot about it. I think wine is really interesting because it's, first of all, it's like there are a couple of messy things about it, but I think from what I've seen, a lot of it is based on email lists, which is cool. Because that's all email marketing, and if I can come up with something that helps email marketing, like it's very like email focused industry is the point. And so if I can, all I really have to do is affect, like that's virtual. It's very virtual. That's very marketing oriented. That's very language oriented. There's lots of stuff there, and I feel like email marketing is under it's overused and not too. It's just it's overused and it's too much. And so if I can come up maybe with like a way for wine people to like reach their customers better, or get more subscriptions through their wine service, or run ads for them, or like create a package, whatever it is. I just feel like it's a decently, it's like right in the middle in terms of technology, because they use marketing, they use email, they use a lot of little like technology things. They always have websites. They're good with their supply chain, blah blah blah. So they're like moderately technical, but their product is wine. It's just a commodity. And I don't know if you call wine a commodity. It's a luxury item, but it's a luxury commodity, I feel like. So it's not like super technical, but it's also not like a barbershop, which uses like almost no tech. You know what I mean? So I feel it's right in the middle. And I feel like that'll be good for investigation. So, plus I also feel like they're more responsive and more businessy, so they might be easier to reach out to. We'll find out. So, I pulled up the wine Wikipedia page. Clearly, I know my stuff. Although I have been taught a few things about wine. I know how to do the tasting a little bit, though I do need to have my hand held and be led through the whole process. But anyway, let's go and look up a little bit of stuff. So, how many wineries? Let's just do some basic market analysis. You can also tell. I was looking this up. I was not looking this up. Anyway, how many wineries in California? I know Napa, like Napa Valley, is big. Ooh, we got a graphic here. Give it to me. What do you got? Oh, I guess we'll just have to. Come on, come on. Okay. California. Oregon. That's cute. Oregon's number 2. I'm proud of Oregon. I'm from Oregon. I'm proud of. I was born in California, but whatever. Also, ridiculous amount of wineries. I had no idea there were this many. Like, look at this. I wonder if these are all like. I know nothing about the industry, and that's what this is about. So, Pennsylvania, hey! Which is where I am right now. New York makes sense. Washington. California, Oregon, and Washington are like the most wine states in the country, and they're literally all. Okay, well, I guess the climate makes sense. It's very rainy. It's like medium temperature. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, except for California. California's freaking hot. Okay, cool. So California, but there's like a ridiculous amount. Like there's probably, I want to say, there's 6,000 right there. Probably like 8,000, 8 or 9,000 wineries in the United States. That's cool. Just like given that. Reset. Okay, cool. So 8 or 9,000. That's plenty. That's super plenty. This rise in restaurant sales, really? Are you sure about that? Like, I trust you more on that. But interesting. So restaurant sales. If they're doing restaurant sales, then that's B2B. That makes sense because they can sell in bulk. But you would expect, because like us as consumers, we usually just see wine in the liquor store or in just in wine shops, whatever it is. We see it as consumers, just kind of applied there. How many? I feel like. I think it depends on the wine company. I think it totally depends on the wine company because I feel like some wine companies prioritize that more. Whereas something like Franzia, like a really, really like cheap wine or like a boxed wine, that's more designed for consumers. And so they might want to like they might prioritize that in their marketing and they might do the majority of their sales through that avenue. That's my theory. We'll think about it. Let's see if we can find some articles. So, wine industry. State of the wine industry, 2018 highlights. This is great. Forbes, thank you. Blah, blah, blah. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, this is terrible. Please just leave. Thank you. Maybe later. Oh, this is awful. Pause. This is terrible. They're just jamming ads in my face. Anyway. Retail cost of 10. Oh, defines wine with a retail cost of $10 or more per bottle as premium and constituting a segment that dominates sales and is responsible for all growth in the trade today. Interesting. $9 per one. That. Interesting. Okay. So it's considered premium. Like we were saying, it's a premium product. That makes sense. Oh, well. Vermont is $13. There's wine tasting events. That could be even more niche, kind of a thing that we tackle. That'd be cool. We're not going to want to tackle all wineries, right? Like we're going to want to find some niche within the wine, like within the winery industry. Maybe it's just wine tasting events. Maybe it's just like restaurants that do wine tasting. Maybe it's restaurants that sell wine specifically. We're going to want to try to find something that's not wine in general because that's pretty broad. And I feel like that's going to need something a bit more complicated than just maybe like what I'm thinking is like an email subscription plugin or whatever. Generous change of wine demand. Trends to business income, of course, predominant food drink culture. Consume liquor and beer more frequently than wine. Boomers and matures are more likely to have consumed wine in any given week. Past dozen years. So it's more. So older. Of course, it's for the older generations. That makes sense. Wine is for the older generations, and that's 50 onward. So like if you're older than 50. But like the millennials, age 22. I'm not there yet. Still a Gen Z. Hate it. With every new generation, the new generation always gets shit on more than the last one. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's probably the same. Like, I'm sure millennials, when they were younger, hi Tony, how's it going? But I'm sure millennials, when they were younger, got crapped on plenty. I mean, actually, millennials still get crapped on a ton. like a ridiculous amount. I feel like millennials are more targeted than Gen Z, just because Gen Z hasn't like grown fully into the workforce yet, and we're still in college. Um, so I feel like they're not getting nearly as much shit. Oh, also, this is terrible, and you need to see what's going on. So, this is my life right now. That little flash of a nightmare, this is my life right now. Because when I was like 15, I posted this, okay? It has since come back to haunt me like 4 different times, like a year apart, okay? This used to have like 15 likes. All of these people right now that have liked it and hearted it and laughed at it are people that I have met, like that I've been friends with throughout college, and like it's resurfaced freshman year of college. It has been 3 or 4 years since then. It just again resurfaced because of Marla, my sister, has done it yet again. She was talking to my girlfriend on Instagram, and they were just like she was making fun of me, as she does, and then uh, she literally tagged my girlfriend in this and thought it was very funny. And then, of course, the one person that thinks my sister is well, a lot of people think my sister is hilarious, but like the one person of my friends that like has followed what my sister does, Miranda, she commented on it, and then she was like, "Oh, so many more people need to see this," and she tagged like 10 of my college friends from freshman year. And so because of that, that started the just toppling never-ending series of doom, because then I would comment on it to defend myself. As you can see, why won't it end? Please kill me. I literally hate this. And so I've made it like a point. Says the millennials change business culture. Helicopter model. Maybe. I'm gonna get into that in a second. I have some opinions on that. It's just I don't know if I know enough about it, but it's interesting. Ooh, Wine Institute. Perfect. I'm gonna check that out right now. That's awesome. Thank you, Toast. But anyway, this has been a nightmare for me, and literally 80 comments, and like it's got like 5 comments a day, and I have to respond sarcastically. I already am. To every single thing, but it's just been the bane of my existence, and everybody has seen it, and I want to die, but I was 15. I think I'm cute too, but I was 15. This never ends. Anyway, Twitch. Oh, Ugna's not following me. Thank you, Ugna. So, say the one. Check this out. No, Forbes. Stop. Oh, all of the. Ooh. Ooh. This is good. This is very good. California wine shipments. Shipments. Ooh. Value. Ooh, 40 billion. Woo. Oh, that's a big industry. That's a big fat industry. Oh, that's thick. Okay. In millions of 9-liter cases. God damn. That's a lot of wine. It's been consistently growing. It's been very consistently growing. That's cool. Is wine becoming more popular? I can't imagine. That would be wild. That would be super wild. Interesting. Regardless, this is really, really good. Thank you. Thank you, Toast. This is perfect. So, I got this. What about statistics? California wine production, number of California wineries. Holy heck. So, yeah. So, oh, wow. So, there's way more. There's 11,500 wineries in 2016, and that's been like significantly increasing each year. So I feel like by now it's easily over 12,000, right? Yeah, it's like easily over. It's probably closer to 13,000, 14,000. Yeah, that's wild. I find John Troutman and Empathy Wines for Gary V. Well, let's go take a peek at him. If this makes sense, and we can, if he's a good. Oh, that's not the thing. Copy. John Troutman. VP of Design, that's not him. Empathy Wines, here we go. Okay, cool. I have a couple, yeah, of course, Claude Silver. Yeah, Gary V. Gary V. Started Empathy Wines with a radical new way of selling wine and ambitious goals. Wanted people to pay less for great authentic wines by delivering them direct to their door while shining a spotlight of top-tier grape growers, the unsung heroes of the wine world. Interesting. So he's a VaynerMedia guy. You're very right about that. Is Empathy Wines under Gary V? I'm assuming. Great wine is too expensive. We're fixing that. Yeah, I'm sure you are. The reason it's so expensive is because, yep, it's Gary V. It's another Gary V thing. Great, awesome. Please enter my birth date. 07 30 1984. That's not how old I am, but it doesn't matter. Jean-Claude, yeah. So this is Gary V, right? I saw his face. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, great. Oh, so he's doing another little business thing. Gary V bothers me. I support him, though. He's very smart. He knows what he's doing. I just don't like his content very much. You need a number? Well, all you do is you go here, and there's nothing. Tracy commented on it again. Thanks, Tracy. So, all I can find is this. Doesn't look like it. Let's start making guesses. So, we can start making guesses of, here, Empathy Wines. I would just recommend doing Jay Troutman or Jonathan or John Trout or things like that at empathywines.com. That's what I would recommend. I'm not going to be able to find a number. I can't do things like that. But that's what I recommend. Also, just shoot him a connection on LinkedIn. I'll do that right now. Hey, John. God, Tracy, again. Tracy's killing me. What's she saying? I don't want to know. She's making fun of me. Everybody's making fun of me. My ad is approved. Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's scheduled. Oh, yes. Perfect. This is great. Scheduled for 6:01 p.m. That's right now. So is it active? Huh? I want it to be active. Why are you in your review still? You're not in review. You're lying to me. Oh. If my ad works, I'll be so happy. It's scheduled for right now, which means it should be active. Stop saying scheduled and just go. Just go. It is July 14th, 2019, past 6:01 p.m. Come on. Come on. I believe in you. Come on. Start date? Yeah. Okay, we're going to check on it in a little bit. Whatever. It looks like it's working, though. It looks like it was approved, and I just want it to go. That'd be really cool if random people. I'm looking into Thrive Global with Ariana Huffington. I found what you found. It's not. What? What are you talking about, Tony? Ariana's great, yeah. Thrive Global is great. What are you saying? Anyway, Jonathan Troutman. Whatever. Let's do a little bit more investigation into this. I need to find wineries. So California, Oregon, Washington are the largest. Yeah. Cool. I know. That's John. I saw him. He looks like a cool guy. If it's Gary V doing things, I can't find a number for him. I don't have enough information. I don't have any plugins that do something like that. You're probably way better at that than I am. Okay, cool. So California, West Coast, it's all over the West Coast. That's what we're going to be looking into. So I'm going to look up list of wineries in California. Let's just do that. Let's start there. California wineries. Ha 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 ha. Is it going to give me a map? I would love a map. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. Okay. Hey! This is so cool. Does it give me the websites? No. So let's just open up a bunch of these. Bah, 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 bah. Let's go through. Let's see. Beringer wine. WebMD. Beauty features drinking wine. Anti-aging. Yes, I know. There's so many things that say, is drinking wine a key to anti-aging? glass of red wine a day for women and 2 for men, according to Richard, plastic surgeon in Seattle. Seattle. And the author of Age Gets Better with Wine. Baxter gives a talk on wine. Oh, look at them just shoving ads down my throat. Here's what he said. Wine and beauty? Really? So funny. Single most important thing that you can do other than non-smoking from an anti-aging point of view. But you can have too much of a good thing. Drinking more than recommended can have the opposite effect on your appearance and health. I don't understand why a small amount of alcohol and the antioxidants in red wine, like, couldn't you just, like, there has to be something better than wine, right? Like, I understand wine is great. Like, cool. Yeah. It has antioxidants. A lot of other things have antioxidants. And this also has alcohol. Let me look into it. Antioxidants stop up damage, free radicals, and play. Okay, cool. Awesome. Antioxidants. So antioxidants are great. We could drink something else other than antioxidants. Resveratrol. In wine, the skin and the seeds are part of the fermenting process, but both are removed in making. Okay. Stress has something to do with it too. So that kind of makes sense. A little bit of alcohol. But I feel like that's like, I feel like alcohol in general for your liver is just not gonna help because the liver works harder and that's gonna suck the life out of you slowly. I support wine. I drink wine all the time. I get wasted on wine all the time. It's a wonderful thing. I'm just curious about the whole argument. Says the person who drink. Yeah, I know. I understand. Like, I drink plenty of wine. I literally have like a bottle of wine right here. Like, it's for advertising purposes, but nonetheless. So I'm not saying I'm better than anybody. I'm just saying I feel like there's probably something that you could drink or eat that's better than wine because it's alcohol. Europeans mix daily wines with so many other. Yeah, I just don't know. Like it's really big publicized in Europe. Like it's a whole thing. Like it's a cultural thing. Blah blah blah. Also, like American wine. I did not just say that I'm better than you. I wine snob meme. Here we go. Tell me all about that. What is it? There are so many. I'm just passionate about. Okay, hold on. Wait. Quick funny thing. Zach Slayback, one of my really good friends. One of my really good friends. Zach Slayback. I love this man. I absolutely adore this man. He's a career growth expert. He's genuinely a really cool guy. He's helping me with VC stuff. He's promoted to principal at 1517 Fund. That's actually really cool. 1517 is a great group. Anyway, Zach is hilarious, awesome guy. You should go check out all of the stuff that he writes. Really, like he's pretty big in Pittsburgh. I'm really good friends with him. He's hilarious, but he's definitely like a wine snob, and it's great. And I appreciate it so much. And he taught me how to be a wine snob. It's so I can do it sometimes. I don't think I'm allowed to drink on stream. Otherwise, I would, and I would show you exactly how to be a wine snob. So there's all sorts of benefits. The point is, like, there's a whole culture around wine, right? There's a ton of different things. What we want to do is we need to figure out what the wineries need. So I'm just going to find all of these different websites. I feel like I should learn how to scrape these, but just for getting started, I don't feel like it's too bad. People are yelling at me in the chat something, and I'm going to check it out in a second, but I need to finish this. Oh, thank God it wasn't on my photo. I should turn off notifications while I'm doing streams. That would be a good thing to do in general. What are we saying? Winery awards winners, they're smaller, you have cash. Interesting. Oh, this just turned boring. Just Bye, Andrew. You can drink wine on Twitch. Can I? I don't know. I feel like I totally cannot drink wine on Twitch. Andrew would know more. Andrew, are you allowed to drink on Twitch streams? Is that a thing? Because I know Game Grumps have like gone on YouTube streams and like just who is Pretzel? He's back. He or she is back, and I don't know who it is, and it's killing me. I don't understand. They always Twitch TOS, you can drink. Don't do anything dumb. Interesting. So I can drink. That's cool to know. I'm not gonna get wasted on this stream, but I might in the future. For doing more wine investigation. That'd be really fun. Okay, hold on. Really, really fun thing would be doing. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I'm out of you if I can't too. um, so we can do. Who? Oh, I feel like it's Nicole. I feel like Pretzel is Nicole. Or somebody like. Who? Who is it? Who are you? There's a new person. Very confused. I don't know why. Oh, oh boy, all these new people are joining. Hi, great to see you. Oh, Tracy. Tracy. What's up, Tracy? Oh my god! How's it going? It's good to see you here. Thank you for joining. So what we're doing is wine investigation. Where I'm trying to look at a bunch of different wineries in California and see if they need anything. Um, oh, thank you, Andrew. I would need to turn off notifications because your thing just popped up. Can I turn off notifications? I actually don't know how. Yeah. I know. Hold on. Let me fix notifications. Can I turn them off? Clear all notifications. I should change this. I'm just gonna do this really quick. Notifications and action settings. Here we go. Show notifications on lock screen. No, getting notifications. Cool. That should shut it off, right? Yeah, that should be fine. Is this actually? Hold on. Yeah, that shuts it off. Cool. All right. I marked this live stream on J-Coins. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. And if you're gonna Twitch affiliate partner, yeah, I do. I guess when it's the obvious. Why? She's using Tracy is more meme cultured than I am on Twitch. She's using relevant Twitch memes. I don't even know if those are relevant Twitch memes. I just don't know how to use Twitch memes, and Andrew makes fun of me for it. We're doing wine investigation because I want to see, because I thought it was a very interesting industry, right? Like, we need a Patreon. I don't have a Patreon, but I might make a Patreon in the future. I would appreciate that. You can just message me on LinkedIn. How did you find me, Pretzel? At least tell me how you found me. Yeah, exactly. Go follow me on LinkedIn. Get a Fing Patreon. A Fing? He doesn't have bots in his chat. Who? Oh, I am just so curious who this person is. I'm killing. Can't leave. Oh, get it. Wow. All right, Tracy. Jeez. All right, we don't use this is a good like wholesome stream. We don't use curse words here. No, I'm just kidding. We're doing wine investigation because I think wine as a whole very interesting industry because it's first of all it's a premium commodity item. That's like just generally like it's high returns for like there's not too much production. Like there's just time that goes into production, right? To me that's really interesting. So they sell items for a high price. It's supply chain oriented. It's a food item kind of, but they use email marketing, right? Like email marketing is a huge thing. So well, I might be wrong about that, but from what I've seen, like email marketing and having email lists. I have not heard of Wine Awesome. I'm gonna go check it out in a second. Email lists I've seen tons and tons of wineries that like little niche wineries, like for instance there are actors that will make their own wineries and then they'll have big email lists that you hop on and that's how they market to you most of the time, right? And so that's interesting to me. Inbound for marketing, interesting. See, I would publicly. Here we go. Yeah, exactly. I would assume that some people target this niche because it's a huge industry. It's like 100. Check them out. Check them out. Have a rides VC investor. Wine Awesome. Okay, so it's a startup. It's a wine startup, is what you're saying. Let's check it out. Wine Awesome. Wine Awesomeness. Real wine, true stories around the globe. Discover. Maybe this isn't it. Is this it? Wine Awesome. Wine Awesome startup. Crunchbait, yeah, Wine Awesomeness. It looks like it's a yeah. I think this is it. I think this is it. PR is free, no earned media, paid only. This is interesting. Your first box, $54. So it's a wine um subscription box. It's a wine subscription box. That makes sense. Like I feel like as long as you can clear like the supply. Thank you, Tony. I feel like as long as you can clear like the supply chain issues, because I know shipping alcohol can get a little bit of complicated. Screw you, Andrew. Subscription models are great. Look at this. Okay, so $79 per box. First box $54. Interesting. 6 wines, magazine, free shipping. Of course, a value more than what we're selling it for. Yeah, sure, whatever. You still make just as much money other ways, but like it's so no extra fees or hidden costs. Do wine companies give you extra fees or hidden costs? Whatever. But this is interesting. So it's a wine subscription box. That's what this looks like. Are you sure this is the startup you were talking about, Tracy? I feel like this might be something different. Yeah, we cut out there's so many memes. We cut out the middleman. There's so many companies right now that are doing that kind of stuff. It's fascinating. But yeah, so the wine enthusiast are exactly. Yeah, I thought so. Like I would assume that this is a really, really popular thing like in the industry. So I feel like you're thinking I might be not able to find what you're talking about, Tracy, because I think I have heard of Wine Awesome, but I can't find it. Wine Awesomeness is driving wine buying startups. So they're wine startups. That makes sense. It's a huge industry. Um, hmm. So they made a whole culture about it, but it's still. Is this like how is it marketed? Get started. Let's see. What do they do? What do they market to me? So I pick my box. Continue to check out. That's it, right? Yeah, it looks like it's it. Um, wine tech startups to watch. Tracy Perkins. Juicero for wine? What? What? Hold on. I don't even know what Juicero is. Oh, the humanity. What is this? Who is Plum Wine? Alright. Wow, people are sending me so many links. This is hilarious. Plum. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple of these different things. Yeah. It's hilarious. So you preserve your wine. It never goes bad. I'll check around in a second. You basically like yeah, refillable argon canister. Yeah, so it keeps it chilled, keeps it cold. It doesn't let any air in, so it stays preserved. It also identifies the wine for you. What? There's so much bougie stuff on it. Look, order plum for $2,000 because they know the industry. Like they know that the people that buy wine frequently and care about it this much have like a solid amount of money to spend. Like this is very very much that's why it's such a popular thing. Wine awesomeness. Okay, so this is it. Yeah, it is wine awesomeness. E-commerce wine subscription. Yeah, so it's another. See, they got an investor from a private equity guy. That's hilarious. This isn't a distraction at all. This is on topic, Tracy. Thank you. Vimeo. I kind of want to watch it, but I'm not going to. Also, is a millennial way. Oh, more millennials. Millennial way to discover wine. Positioned as the thoroughly modern wine club, according to Havers Bazaar. Really funny. This is really funny. This is good stuff. No, this is really good stuff. But the Guardian, Juicero, Silicon Valley. Oh yeah, no, Juicero. Juicero is a hilarious story. It is a hilarious story. Oh my gosh, I'm being John Quill's in the chat. Hit me up, John. Thanks, John. You should comment in the actual chat so I can sass you. Oh, okay. Bye, Tracy. Thank you for hopping on. Have fun in DC. Also, are you coming to MossGen? Because you should totally come to MossGen. You may have already left the stream, but if you're in town on the 25th, you should come to MossGen because I sent you a thing. I'm not sure if you said yes to it or not, but I would love to see you there. I'll yell at you later. I think she already left. Damn it. Is 69 versus 69? I feel like. Wait a minute. I feel like I learned who you were at one point. Is this Aaron? No. I feel like it's somebody else. Maybe it's Aaron. I don't know. But yeah, Juicero. Juicero was hilarious. So Juicero is mocked. It was shit all over. It was ridiculous. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's yes, exactly, Andrew. So it literally is like this big, complicated $400 machine. That and then they sell you these packets, right? These really cool, like sexy packets, and they like completely like juice the packet, and they move it out, and it's amazing. And oh wow, holy crap. No, I agree. Subscription boxes are awesome. I think they're startups, absolutely. But Juicero, like literally, they sent you these packets. See this little packet? This is like a squeezed out packet. Um, and they would squeeze it out perfectly, like the perfect amount for a one glass, and it was this like really nice, like smooth stuff. Tastes fruits and vegetables and blah blah blah. You pop it in the machine, it squeezes it all out perfectly. It's great. Ooh, wonderful, yay! And then people just didn't buy the machine, and they just bought the packet, and they just squeezed out the packet and drank it, and they didn't buy the $400 machine, and they were supposed to make all their money on the $400 juicing machine. It's like the dumbest startup story ever. Like it like your main product is so replaceable. Like you're giving somebody something that is so easily replace. I would just get a pair of scissors, snip, and then just like I don't know, put two books together and like squeeze it out. That would get the same amount of squeeze out, right? You know what I mean? It's just like they were mocked. I understand they did work and people bought a ton of their stuff, but it just didn't work because you can just yeah, or use it like a Capri Sun, like so it's hilarious. So, but like it's I understand and I support the startup, right? I think that's great. I think it's awesome. Yay. I think the founders are probably really smart because they got it to be a popular thing. They were really good at marketing. They were probably very smart entrepreneurs, whatever. The real like fools of the like everything that's going on here is the Juicero CEO sells highway wastewater now? Really? What a pivot. What a fucking pivot. Um, but anyway, like the real weirdos are the people that gave them $120 million. Like I don't know, if they absolutely like if they can get $120 million, they're geniuses. Like for real, for a machine that squeezes a thing out of a packet. But like, and it's a big marketing play. Like it's really into raw water. What is this? Oh my god! Doug is around 20 million to cover Juicero. But the internet, we found something new to focus on: raw water. Juicero, Wi-Fi connected home juicer, became the bottom of Silicon Valley access. Company folded out, not like real. You can just squeeze the company's juice packets as effectively with your hands as you could with the expensive juicer. Yeah. Ridiculed for its price tag and the fact that it required Wi-Fi connection to work. Although Evan says the media got it all wrong and never to give the company a chance. It's a marketing play. It's not a dumb company. It's a marketing play. Like it's sexy. It's just they put too high a price tag on the thing, and people like didn't really care about because you could just do it yourself. But it's hot because it's a marketing thing. It's like oh like you can just you can pop out you can pop it on your phone like you can like there's a little app oh like let me make some juice in the other room real quick and you got some big sexy thing for like having a juicer is cool, right? It's like you're healthy and blah blah blah. I know I've gone off course. I'm not gonna watch the video. I'll watch it later. Um, it's ridiculous. But yeah, so the plum didn't look like it was Juicero for wine because wine actually like once you pop open a wine thing, you it ruins the wine, right? There's like 2 weeks left. And then the wine goes like bad, right? It ruins the flavor profile and there's this whole thing. But if you pop it in like this way, there are ways that you can preserve it and keep it that way. So it's great. What is it, Tony? I'm gonna get back to the freaking wine stuff. I think this stuff is just hilarious, though. It's basically is Juicero for wine. I'm gonna check out Wine Awesomeness later because Tracy, that's a good idea. We want to do an investigation, so it's cool. Industry is huge. It's like 100 million, 100. It's like 40 billion in 2019, so it's huge. It's absolutely enormous. So it makes sense that there's tons of startups here. It's also premium product. People that are buying wine have a lot of money. Yay, that's important for us because we want to. So hold on. Actually, we've been coming up with all the really great info. Here, I need to rewrite this. This needs to be rewritten. What we know about it is a premium product, right? It is super dumb. I think it's not dumb. It's just it's like a lot of other premium things. Aerate wine. No, yeah. Like, so aerating is when you. All right, fine. It's dumb. You can think it's dumb. That's cool. I think there are some values to it. I understand the concept behind it. I like it's. There's plenty of dumb cultures that are hard to break into. Wine is known especially as one of the hardest cultures to break into because it's so dang pretentious. Just because it's expensive. And so the people that it's not a pretentious by nature. It's just the people that tend to buy wine are more rich. And rich people tend to be more snobby. And so therefore the transition it is becoming we just saw it, yeah, among millennials. But like it's not their fault. It's not wine's fault. It's the rich people's fault. And then everybody else has also become a pain in the butt around wine. But regardless, it is pretentious. Pretentious and expensive. Massive market. So we're not going to focus on wineries overall. Too big. We're going to need to find something more niche, like a wine tasting event, or like some maybe it's just subscription box wineries, right? Like that's much more niche, and I'll bet they have their own like challenges of their own. So that, like there's things that we can do. I'm getting sassed for I think calling wine. Nicole's watching. Nicole is also snobby. Nicole's my girlfriend, and she loves wine. Big wine drinker. She's not snobby like other like most of the like very some of the more pretentious people, but she still is educated on all of the wine things. And so me and my friends always tease her. Me and her friends always tease her that she's pretentious. She's not. It's very funny though. But wine, just as a whole thing, is a pretentious market. Like being pretentious and being like, oh, I know my wine. Like that was made. Like the reason this is good is like my favorite wines are from Napa Valley because blah 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 blah, and they have like a drier taste. It's all very based about drinks wine because you can't handle whiskey. Um, it's all based around like understanding the very specifics. Like, oh, this tastes a little bit drier, and I like this because this is a little bit sweeter. Like it's very like by instinct, if you're tasting something, it's like gourmet food, right? Like it's very similar to gourmet food because it's about like very 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 small differences in taste, in fragrance, in how it looks, and there's all these like there's a lot of like jargon for the wine industry, like the legs of a wine, like like aerated, like there's a lot of these different things. It's not like it's just how it ends up functioning because it's about like very very small changes. Like you can get snobby about bikes, right? You can get snobby about bikes and do all sorts of different things. And I'm sure if you get deep enough into the bike industry, when it comes to different spokes and when it comes to like different materials in your tire, like oh, you know what, like this rubber, like this aluminum alloy is actually a little bit lighter than the last one, but I need the more weight on my bike because it gives me a bit more traction. And you can be very very like you can be an asshole about any industry, but by definition a big thing that people define wine as and people enjoy about liking wine is that it's pretentious because you feel part of an in-group. That is the same with everything. It's the same with me with entrepreneurship. It's the same with me with certain video games. Like it's very, very, he is very funny. Andrew is absolutely hilarious. But it is especially pretentious compared to other industries because it does tend to be more expensive. But it's a massive market, like 50 billion in just the US, something like that. We're not going to want to get into that part, so need to find something more niche. Something more niche. Subscription boxes are common, which is very interesting to me. I want to find more subscription boxes, so we should probably not be looking at just typical wineries, though I do want to go through and see how they, yeah. See? Look at this. This is what I'm talking about. Look, subscribe to our newsletter. Your email. That makes total sense to me. Like this is, and I'll bet I find it on all the other ones. About us. Okay, well, fuck me. Visit us. Join our mailing list. There's an ambassador program. Interesting. So I guess I have seen. Ooh, affiliate marketing in wine is hilarious. It is the most pyramid scheme thing I've ever seen. I finished making my mead and special strong. I thought I was proud. Ooh, dude, hit me up. I have mason jars. I will fill a mason jar with your mead. I want to try it. And I'll pay you for it, whatever. But I want to try mead. I've always wanted to try mead. Andrew has mead. Nicole, Andrew has mead. We need to try mead. Mead is like shitty beer, right? It's like Viking beer, whatever. I wonder if meaderies. It's honey wine. Okay. Honey wine, you butt. Meaderies might be more niche. Maybe we should look into meaderies. Nah, we're already too deep into wine. So look, mailing list, trade, ambassador program. Ambassador programs are interesting. So some of them have ambassador programs. That's good to notice. Discover the difference. You can add to cart, wine clubs, 2 tasting locations, sign up for emails. My email. Scrolling down, get directions, scan tasting or a tour. Current members, log in now, join us, join now. Wine clubs. Wine clubs are interesting. So I think this is a wine club. Yeah, wine club and shipments go. So wine clubs are, what is a wine club? Because that's really important. We need to know what that means. What is a wine club? Wine clubs. Designed to provide, Wine of the Month clubs are a developing extension of the modern wine culture. The modern wine culture. Wine clubs are designed to provide customers with a series of bottled wines on a more monthly or quarterly basis that they would otherwise have to find or purchase on their own. Wine clubs offer or behave in a themed manner, providing recipients of red wines, white wines, or a mixture of the two. Wine clubs are most frequent in vineyards, frequently offered by vineyards or specialty wine shops, but they can also be found as independent bodies. Interesting. So wine clubs are essentially just like what we were saying. Like they're subscription boxes for wine. It's just a classier way to kind of talk about that, right? Like I'm sure you get invited to special events, and I'm sure you like there's like you get specific emails and blah blah blah. But it's essentially just a subscription model for wine, and they find the wine for you, right? Like other wineries will come in and they'll sell you wine, whatever that may be. So there's another little thing. Let's write that down. Subscription boxes are common. Similar form is wine clubs. More bougie. Bougie. I don't know how to spell bougie. We're just going to go with that. Bourgeoisie. Okay, so wine clubs, that's interesting. Good to know. This person doesn't only seems to have a wine club. Not and they don't have like an email list. Wine club. Give me the wine. Is that a dead link? Do you have a dead link? Wine club. Yeah, your link is dead. That's a shame. Cool. Wine Finder about us. This is fascinating. So they don't have an email thing, but enter an email. Big thing right there. Okay. Finding meaning. I like to protect things that have a heritage. What? This is so bourgeoisie. I'm crying. Look at this. They always have these things. It's like these beaten hands holding. Those are like great looking beaten hands, by the way. I feel like they like put, I hate affiliate marketing in here. Aw, I'm not doing affiliate marketing. Wine clubs, Rebecca subscriptions, $2 to reach out to Tracy Perkins. I'll look at Tracy Perkins. Startups, we're not trying to do a startup. We're just trying to do something really simple, small little lifestyle company. But yeah, wine clubs, Reebok subscriptions. Yeah, essentially. It's a reboxing of a subscription box. Like it's just making it more fancy. It's just making it more bougie. This is so bougie. But membership, experience, yep. Events, it's a pink party. Ha 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 ha. They're all wearing pink. Very funny. Book a visit, buy wine, join us. So wine clubs and email lists seem to be how. Here, let me pretend to join us. Let's pretend to join the wine club. Join the wine club. Join mailing list, members login. Cool. How do I join the wine club? 24 bottles of shipment. Shipments can be customized. Top of the hill, Winemaker's Path. Trailblazer Red. I'm gonna go for the small one. Let's see what they do. Bougie, that's how you spell it. Okay. Yeah, I had to Google that. Oh, do you remember login here? So they want all my information. They want a password and a username and the credit card information. But how much does it cost? This is frustrating. They don't tell you up front. That's not cool. Oh. Oh. Is it that expensive? Look at this. What? That's terrible. Oh. Discounted rates for our guest cottages? They throw in all these things. This is so funny. Okay, cool. So, but it's a very expensive thing, it looks like. Because you get all these different things. First access to small production, member-only wines and library wines, complimentary 2-night stay at our guest cottage, concierge service. Yeah, oh my gosh, but it's for $100 to $1,500 per shipment. So it's a lot of freaking money. But interesting. Wine clubs. About our experience. Oh, geez, this is a weird website. About our vineyards experience. Events. Let's just check out events. All these websites are so strange. Sorry we couldn't find any events. Okay, join our mailing list. That's down here. I wonder how big. Oof. What is this? This is a shitty website. This is inbound marketing, public relations services for wineries. Yeah. So there's all sorts of different industries that are specific to wineries. Yes, what's up, Andrew? Trouty? Tracy's number? Who, what? What are you talking about, Tony? What's up, Andrew? Speak to me. Stay up to date. It's all done by email, it looks like. Most of it is done by email. And the Wine Awesomeness, what's their website? I want to check out their website. WineAwesomeness.com. We were already there. But it just looks like a subscription box. This is so interesting. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That's still pretty expensive. I mean, I guess not. I've seen like $200 bottles of wine, but like, that's a lot, right? It's a lot of dang money. Yes, it is a completely different price bracket from most other subscription wines. I agree completely. It's a higher level. Okay. Interesting. So, how easy are these to scrape for? Haha, good. So it looks like a lot of these are really easy to scrape for. Good, perfect, great. We can find emails. That's middle of the road for really? That's wild. It's so expensive. It's such a high price item. But I get it because it takes like years and years and years and years and years. Like some wines will be like 50 years old and you sell those for a whole different price bracket. But it's still just interesting. Like it's mostly just storage and time is what you're paying for. And I guess like you can get into the whole nicheness of like how you make it and all that different stuff, but it's still just it's wild to me. It's super wild to me that it's that expensive. Anyway, okay, cool. But the good thing is a lot of these have emails because they are active on email and they are a bit more businessy. This does not have emails unless I can find it. About us, where to find us, Central Coast. Oh gosh. Following wine shops and restaurants. So they're in wine shops. It looks like they sell direct to wine shops, things like that. That makes sense. Subscribe via email. I can't find any email addresses here, but I'll bet About Us has something more. Don and Jennifer, while living in Long Beach, California. That's where my mom lives. Interesting. They have a Facebook page. Interesting. Okay, cool. I want to find more subscription wines. Mostly paying for precision because it's the same process no matter where you go. Grapes, water, yeast. Its precision is to how you rack the batch, filter, and stop the fermentation and age. Yeah, I would like. There's definitely like little specific things here and there that make it more important. That change the taste, that change the flavor. All of these different things. It's just it's something that I don't really understand fully. But it makes sense why it's bougie. I'm just curious what part of the industry seems underdone, right? Like they make it all sexy, they make it all cool. What part of the industry seems like it's not that common? From my perspective, it looks like the subscription boxes, because that's like a really simple version of a wine cellar, right? It's a simplified supply chain. It's not nothing big, nothing complicated. They're not like raking in millions. I feel like that's the best way. Stay with us. Contact. I bet I can get your email here. Yeah. But I can email them here. This is good. I guess we just got to get to interviewing. But let's do a little bit of brainstorming. So, similar wine clubs, more bougie, blah, blah, blah. Subscription boxes are common. There's wine tasting. Wine tasting events, those are a very specific kind of thing. What else do we have? What else do we have? Because we need to find a niche industry that isn't, because it's not super technical. Like this is a farming operation, right? It's a farming and a fermentation, and it's a little production operation, but it's not technical. It's not unbelievably technical, right? It's artsy. It's trendy. Exactly. Like it doesn't seem like okay. It's super technical, but in a different way. It's technical, but not in a technology sort of way, right? They don't have like. Is it? Is it really? Okay. All right. But it's technical in terms of the batching process. It's not technical in the terms of how it's delivered to the customers. All right. I have been to a winery. It was a very, very long time ago, though, I think. I should visit one. I should visit some in Pittsburgh, and that should be my customer discovery. Oh. But they do call them wine clubs. There are wine clubs. There are plenty of them. It looks like there's a lot of them. What else can we pick on? What else can we pick on? So we have all the questions. I can just send it a script to a bunch of wineries, yeah, but I want to make sure that I'm in a decent niche. Bottle Shock. I've never seen Bottle Shock. What is it about? Please describe it to me. Email, wine concierge, frick, house manager. This is a big organization. Events, yeah, and they're run by families. It looks like there's a lot here, man. There's a whole lot here. Also, is this up yet? Frickin', is this coming in? It's still scheduled. I'm gonna flip something. Hold on. Let me see if I can edit this. Website. Publish. See if this works. And so it was published. Scheduled. Come on. Wine Club outdated. Napa Valley Wine Movie. So change it. Scheduled. Still scheduled. God dang it. Alright. Well, we'll hope it works. I still think this is so funny. This is so funny. I think I'm very clever in terms of things that I do. I like to be my #1 fan. But okay, cool. So let's just get to it. Let's just get right down to it. I want to target something a little bit niche. I feel like these big fat wineries are too much for me. So I'm going to look very deliberately into things like wine awesomeness. Because it makes more sense. It's a smaller like thing. It's just generally more niche. So I'm going to look up subscription box or wine subscription boxes. Wine subscriptions. Let's find that. Maybe wine clubs. No, wine clubs are more like defined. Let's just do wine clubs. Wine clubs. Top 10 wine clubs. List of wine clubs. List of wine clubs. And wine awesomeness sounds like a kind of a wine club, right? Because they're giving you media, they're giving you all these different things. Wink. Oof. I think somebody said a little bit earlier, who was it? I think it was Pretzel. Pretzel was saying something about wink. Yeah. No. That was Toast. Toast was saying $42 million in startup funding from Wink. That's wild. What is Wink? Let's check it out. Wine discovered 4 handcrafted bottles for $39 delivered to your doorstep. It's just another subscription box. Oh, so that you take a quiz, you get matched with wine, they pick your perfect palate. So they made a little process to make wines that you especially like. You switch from beer to wine. Interesting. Interesting. This is fascinating. Don't take the time to go online and cancel. That's how gyms get you. Yeah, but you're getting shipped something. A gym is different. You don't have motivation to go. You get shipped wine. It's the same as any other subscription box. Like it's the same process. It's just they're putting different spins on it. This is fascinating. Okay, and this got $42 million in startup funding. This is so interesting. Wink. This is absolutely wild to me. Okay, cool. But regardless, and look, they the best wine subscription boxes. Wink is one of them. I'm not gonna talk to Wink. California Wine Club, probably huge. These are all probably really, really big. Sellers Wine Club. Interesting. So these are not niche at all. These are very, very big businesses, which means it's a bad idea for me. Wine down box. Look at this. They send you cheeses and meats along with the wine. Wine awesomeness. Yep. It's a startup. It's a freaking startup. It's so interesting. $49 a month for 3 wines. So interesting. Wine Society. Look at this. The fate, chance, tempt. Oh my. I shouldn't, but I will. Hello Fresh. This is so. Blue Apron. Even Blue Apron does it. And Blue Apron is 100% a startup. Empathy Wines. Yep, that's Gary V. Yep. It's all marketing. It's all marketing. This is all just marketing in different ways. And I like if you are deep into wine, you will appreciate different things. Are you sassing me, Tony? Is that what you're doing right now? I'm learning about the wine industry. I think it's fascinating. Yeah, it's all just marketing. This is really, really interesting. Martha Stewart. Okay, cool. But what I want to see is I want to see a lot of niche ones. So let's see if we can find some niche ones. Niche wine clubs. Wine clubs attract new customers by being hyper-focused. Hyper-focused wine clubs are on the rise. To organ producers, niche interests are fueling. Yeah, exactly. Niche interests. This is all about niche interests, which is good. That's what we want. Well, of course. Exactly. Everything is marketing. But it's just interesting to see if we can come up with any issues in terms of email marketing, if we can find any problems in terms of their shipment process, if we can find any problems in terms of packaging their boxes, whatever it is. Like there has to be something that we can find. And if this doesn't look like an industry that has enough issues, or isn't low tech enough, then we can't do anything here. And that's what I'm trying to figure out right now. It looks relatively defined as a business model. So there's probably a lot of, but then again, I don't know. It doesn't seem super popular, but it's all about niche industries. It's all about like niche interests. And so it's finding that niche, which is a big marketing play. And I guarantee I'm going to be getting a ton of wine ads. Using half bottles to drive sales. Fascinating. There's all sorts of different little methods, but it's all commodity. It's all commodity because there's so much of it. Shipping is club members in the Portland area can pick up their wines in a monthly free tasting at the cellar 503. Yeah, I get it. Oregon wine makes sense. I like to call myself a little PhD for the small guys. Ferreting out small producers that I otherwise not know about. Interesting. Yeah, a little PR. So you could become a little PR agency for wine producers. So there are people that have marketed themselves this way. This is fascinating. Very, very interesting. Okay. All right, but it's all niche. This makes sense. I'm starting to get a vibe for this. So let's write a couple more things down. Ideas. So some ideas that I can come up with are email marketing, Email marketing for wineries. Coming up with a sort of. So one thing that Wink did is they had a little test, right? They had a little test that made it easier for you to find wine that you like, right? Which is interesting. I wonder if you could package something like that up for consumers in general. What if we created a quiz that, like, what about this? What if we aggregated all these different little niche wineries? There's a ton of them. There's hundreds, thousands of them. What if we aggregated all these different things? We built. There's probably somewhere that like has a like we could find flavor profiles for each of these different wine brands, right? So if we made a little wine quiz online, I'll bet we can find that. I'll bet that would make that would be more consumer. So that's not to businesses. But how about this? Quiz. What wine do I like? Wine do I like? Take this quiz to find a red. Exactly. Yeah. So there's stuff like this. I wonder if we could package that up for businesses. So we made a little plugin that they could put on their website to see if these people like their wine. Or you do a little marketing campaign where somebody does a quiz online and it markets them. So I just run an ad campaign. I run a big fat ad campaign, and I'm able to advertise to multiple wineries at once. Because if people answer a certain way, I siphon them off to a certain winery that has that kind of thing. But it's just one ad campaign, right? So I filter through people through, let's see, what is it called? Typecast. Typecast. So let's say typecast tool. Typecast tool, yeah. So this is, ooh, interesting. What does it do? Express your brand's personality. Sign people want to read. Working prototype visually. No, this is different. This is different. There's a little tool. I wish if Aaron, if you're in this chat, I would love it if you texted me. You were using a tool before that gave you used it with Calendly and you just kind of combined things. It was just like a little form builder. It was just a sexier, simpler form builder. What is that called again? Like you just use the Calendly with it for Perry.app and you mushed everything together and it was really it's like a sexy little it's basically just a sexy Google form. Like that's all it is, right? Use a quiz builder online. We could link people to it. I wonder if I can. I'm just trying to ideate. So email marketing for wineries, a marketing campaign for to siphon off to different wineries based on the best wine subscription boxes. Perfect. That's a good one. Let me check that out. Ba-ba-ba. Oh yeah, I think this is the one that I was just looking up. Yeah, this is the one that I was just on. I'm trying to think of how marketing campaign to siphon off different wineries based on answer to a quiz. So it specifies people that want to find wine. I wonder if we can prototype that. It sounds like a fun idea. But can we do affiliate marketing for wine? So let's check that out. Wine affiliates programs. ClickBank has winemaking affiliate programs, but none of them look good enough. Interesting. Affiliate programs, wine.com. Earn referral fees from linking to wine.com. It's free. Through text links, banner ads, or virtual storefronts on your site, you can earn a fee that is generated from customers who visit wine.com through your link. For all the banners, why join? Here's how you join. Becoming an affiliate is simple. Click here to join. Read the first sentence of the link. All right. Best wine subscription boxes. What? Those contain affiliate links. It means they'll make a small commission. Aha! Small commission if you purchase a product by clicking on any of them. No extra cost to you. Thank you for your support. Aha! You completely. It's brilliant. There you go. Very, very smart. I like that a lot. So this is already being done. People write articles. People use SEO. What if I ran a little ad that was based on a quiz? Because that's what Wink is doing, right? Wink has been invested in by like 42 million, and the only thing that I saw that was really niche. Okay, cool, it's cheap, great. Wink, friendly as knows, Club W. All you need to do is answer 6 questions about the flavors that you love. From there, you get a courier wine selection that suits your palate. What if I just did that for all other wines, right? Interesting. Very interesting. All right, let's see if we can sign up. Publisher strategy, business name, blah blah blah, all these different fancy things. Payment threshold. You would like to the amount you would like to trigger your monthly payment. Hold payments until you okay, cool. All this fancy stuff. What are they asking for though? What if I don't have a website? I guess I should host it on some sort of a website. Oh, okay. Bye, Tony. Have a good night. Thank you for joining. I appreciate all the help. Okay, this is an idea. I'm not going to go through it right now. I'm going to take this and I'm going to pop it over to this. Pop, and then pop this up here. Give me another, because this does the same exact thing. It's fascinating. Wine affiliate programs. Absolutely fascinating to me. But okay, cool. So we have ideas. Look at that. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So there's wine clubs. There's wine tasting events. Let's look into those. Wine tasting events. Pittsburgh wine tasting events. Sure, let's look on Eventbrite. Taste of Toxic Wine School, Pittsburgh, blah, 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 Taste of Lawrenceville. Okay, so there's a lot of them. There's plenty, even in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was one of the like more premier wine cities, or at least Pennsylvania was, in terms of states. But it looks like this is popular. Yeah, there's like 20 between now and the end of August. There's way more than 20. So wine is a huge industry. I did not realize it was this massive. Interesting. Yeah, and there's already wine quizzes. Thinking. Alright, wine tasting events. This is getting frustrating. Wine tasting and silent auction. What could be happening during a wine tasting event that I can take advantage of and I can sell to? Can I do marketing for them? No, that's too different. It's too different for different industries or for different wineries. It's too different for different events. So that's not helpful. How can I productize something? It's a product. It's a product that wineries need. Wineries might need email marketing, but that's already covered by a lot of other people. There are PR firms that do email marketing exclusively for wineries. So what can I bring to the table that makes it different? What thing are people not hitting? What could it be? It's just such a big industry. But then again, so is barbershops. I'm complaining about the wrong things. Wine awesomeness. Let's look at something. Pursued by Bear. Do I have this on here? No. But Pursued by Bear is a subscription that I signed up for because it's Kyle MacLachlan's wine company. Okay? Kyle MacLachlan is an actor, right? Oh dear, the Spring Bear is here. See, this is Kyle MacLachlan. He has his own wine company called Pursued by Bear. Very, very Twin Peaksy kind of vibe, yeah. Baby Bear Sierra, Blushing Bear Rosé. So quantities are limited. It's a niche thing. Interesting. Just released. Purchase. Appreciation. Kyle MacLachlan. Full body richness. Blah blah blah. Okay, cool. But this is how it's done. This is how wine is sold. It's sold via emails. This is super interesting. But what is here that they're not doing? What do they have problems with? We don't know. We need to talk to people like that. So you know what? Fuck it. I think we have enough here. I think it's an interesting industry. Let's just do some customer exploration. Let's start finding emails and let's start trying to get everybody on. And let's do interviews. That's the goal. We should always be doing interviews. And I haven't done it yet. And so I'm making assumptions right now. I think that's why I'm struggling here. On tasting events, done primarily through email. Seems the most common. I wonder where. You create a plugin that just does a quiz. Website plugin that quizzes visitors on their fave wines. On what might be their fave wines. Alright, so I'm getting all frustrated, getting all flustered. I do wonder. It just seems so well defined. Maybe wine is not where we need to be. Maybe I should give up on wine. Also, is this doing anything? Is my ad doing anything at all? No, I don't know why. This makes no sense to me. I'm so frustrated. I'm gonna turn it off. It's super peeving me. Alright. I'm salty. I'm very salty. Pittsburgh Winery. Maybe something local. No, it doesn't look that high tech. There's nothing fancy about the winery. Wine clubs. I feel like there's something. I feel like there's absolutely something. No, I refuse. I absolutely refuse. Let's do it. Let's find some people and let's talk to them. So I'm going to collect a bunch of emails and we're going to send it the frick out. All right? Leave site. I want it to happen. So let's send out 20 emails. And let's see if I can get some calls going. All right? I'm salty and annoyed. Was there something else that I wanted to discuss on this stream? I was supposed to run the ad. Yeah, that was supposed to work, but it didn't. That's really upsetting. Social media campaign. I have a big list on my right. No, doesn't look like it. Alright, cool. Whatever. Ugh. Okay. So, let's find some emails. For this one, I'm going to go with co-founder. That sounds like an awesome thing to be on. Let's jam this over here, jam this right here. I'm going to scroll down and just collect some emails. So let's drop this down to like 12. So that's there. Pittsburgh Winery. Talking to the wine club. No, I don't want to. Ugh, God, just kill me. No, I just want to copy email address, paste it. Let's find more wine clubs. Niche wine clubs. Small Pittsburgh wine clubs. Wine clubs. Pittsburgh Wine Lover Meetup. Wine groups in Pittsburgh. Meetup again. Ship wine to Pennsylvania. The Allegheny Wine Mixer. Penn Society. Wine clubs that ship to Pennsylvania. Okay, cool. This is enough. This is like CR review, best value, trending, first leaf. Does this go to their actual website? No. Ugh. Just give me the website. Website. Oh, they're just marketing to me. This is terrible. This is a horrible website. Wine club group. No, absolutely not. Okay. Cheerleaders Pittsburgh. Cheerleaders is a strip club, isn't it? Yeah. Adult entertainment club. Alright, so these are not wine clubs. Annie's Bar. Join the wine club for fine wines and good spirits. That's a winery. Ooh. Alright, Pennsylvania wine clubs. Pennsylvania wine clubs. Come on. Joiner gift in 2019. Come on. Give me some good stuff. Certain sales don't allow. Certain states, okay. PA don't allow the direct shipment of wine. If you live in one of the states, they ship everywhere in the world except Canada. Interesting. Wine Club of the Month. Rare Series Wine Club. Come on. Flagship membership for the whole club. Is this what we're looking at? Is this what we want to see? Yeah. 1 month club. I don't get this. It's also full of affiliate links. It's also full of everything that's just making it really complicated to find like actual wineries. Oh. Alright, I'm just gonna look up California wine clubs. California wine club. Wine club. California wine club. Zzz. So of course the top 10 California wine clubs. This is so frustrating. California wine club. Best 25 subscriptions. Plonk. What a great name. Plonk. All of this is affiliate marketing. Oh, all of this is affiliate marketing. Yeah, share a sale. Oh man. This is so funny. This is so funny. This post about wine clubs contains affiliate links, which means if you click on one of the product links and decide what you love they have offer, we will be compensated. So interesting. So it's a highly affiliated market. So that's something that we need to write down. That's a big thing we need to write down. Okay, email marketing seems the most common. Affiliate marketing for wineries is huge and done commonly through SEO. Yes, we are still doing this, Andrew. I might give up. I'm not happy with the results thus far. You want to play Terraria tonight? Because I want to play some Terraria tonight. I'm also getting hungry. I should order some pizza or something. Oh. They do sales through affiliate marketing. So I don't think I can make a product for this industry. I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm going to move on to something else because this is just too much. It seems so well defined and all of the marketing is so straightforward. It's all done through email and it's all done through affiliate marketing, which is super defined already. There's so many companies that already do that. So I could become a marketer for the wine industry, but it's clearly very populated and I know nothing about wine in general. So I don't think this is going to be helpful. That is a big fat shame. But regardless, I do have a couple of nice posts that I can make out of this. This is really cool. I want to look into mead. I feel like mead is even more niche. Mead. Meaderies. Meaderies. Meadery Wikipedia. It's probably the same thing. Yeah, it's a honey wine. It's a winery. It's the same thing. It's just a different kind of a winery. Wine is super weird. Mead is the Wild West. That's good though. That's what I want to see. Right? I want to see the Wild Wild West. I want things to be really complicated. And I want it to be really funky and undefined. California meaderies. Bjorn Mead. Rate beer. It's on beer. This is weird. Accept cookies. This is so odd. I feel like alcohol in general is just such a marketed industry that I don't think I'm going to be able to break into that. So maybe we just say, screw it. Maybe we move on to something else. I'm intimidated to say the least. So what do we got? I have a couple of other lists that I'm going to look through. Entrepreneur, stream markets, barbershops, plumbers, thrift stores, bars, but I love Sweaty Startup. Let's do thrift stores. You know what? I've wanted to do thrift stores for a while. Let's go into thrift stores. I feel like I'll be a little bit more inspired by that. Thrift. So let's start a new one. This is interesting. I am giving up. Thrift. thrift stores. How many are there in Pittsburgh? Are there enough that I can like run around and I can interview people? Alcohol supermarketing. Wine is just weird because it's something that people seek out a lot. Like, what do you mean seek out? You seek out in what way? I'm curious what you mean by that. Also, can I, while I'm streaming, mess with the... Can I screw around? Oh, uh, uh, never mind. I'm messing around with stuff. Webcam. No, it doesn't look like I can move things. Anyway, what do you mean they seek out stuff? Like what do you mean when you say that? You send community thrift store. Oh, I'm getting your Snapchat. Oh, someone paid attention to my stream. Okay. Brittany's running power soon. That's fine. I can't be eloquent either. I'm literally dead. The trying to find something valuable in wine has sucked the life out of me. I think I gave up. There are a lot of okay, so there's plenty of these in Pittsburgh. There's plenty of these in Pittsburgh that I can go in and interview. This is great. This is what I wanted to see. So that's fine. Do you want to play Terraria tonight? Huh? Hit me up because I'm bored. Just drink wine and end it there. Tell me about it. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I got wine right here. Is this even good? Oh, that wine is dead. Ah, that wine is super dead. Did you know that wine gets like fizzier? Like if wine tastes fizzier, that means it's like dead wine. Like it screws up the taste. It doesn't like hurt you. It's not, but it has gone bad. You know what I mean? Wine has gone bad if it tastes fizzy, which I thought was fascinating. But there are sparkling wines. Whatever. Whatever. I'm gonna go into thrift stores because I've given up. Can I change my stream name? I think I can't. That's a shame. That's a big fat shame. Okay, cool. Oh, I can? Where? How? Help me. Twitch dashboard. Oh, dashboard. Dashboard, 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 dashboard. Dashboard. Load. Please load. Uh, uh, this is what we do on Max's streams. We don't pay attention to anybody doing anything, and we just try to figure out Twitch. Ooh, also get blinds. You're right. I know. Tell me about it. Oh my god. It's a nightmare. Like the sun hits my face and I am gone. I'm way too pale for this. My whiteness never helps anything. Alright, I'll fix it later. I'll pretend that I'm still doing wine stuff, but we're going into thrift stores now. I wanted to do thrift stores for a little while. We are still waiting on a reply from motherfrickin' the barbershop school. And so that's not good. Oh, this fruit fly's gonna frickin' die. Come on. Come on. Oh, I almost had him. I almost had him. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, I hate it. Okay. I'm gonna try to move over here and scoot my little camera so I'm dodging the sun. Okay, so these are good. Let's see if I can email them. So that's an ad. I don't want an ad. Do you have website? Yes. Do you have website? Yes. Do you have website? Yes. Boutique. Do you have a website? Yes. Does this go to Goodwill? No. Huh. So there's Goodwill sections. There's sections of different Goodwills, and they have different addresses. Yay! So they're their own websites. That's so great. What is this? Fashion Fix? Jiminy crackers. I don't like that. Oh my god, I don't like that at all. Oh, Avalon, why are you doing that? Avalon, please. Okay, I'm just gonna get. Oh, I hated that so much. Also, I've given up on this. So, I'm gonna delete all that, and I'm just gonna use this for a post. Oh, ha, ha. Did I get him? Did I get him? I didn't get him. Oh, they teased me. Okay, so wine is over. Wine is so last year. Oh my god. Frack. Thrift stores. I want to get my energy back up. Gonna get my energy back up. Hype, pump, get it, kill it, love it, live it. Oh, boom. Thrift stores. Thrift stores. We want different things. Bah. Ah, 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 ah. Ideas, and then we'll just start there. Cool. Rip ears. Oh yeah, I know. What was that? That was terrible. Why would you ever do that? It baffles me that people put like automatic noises on their websites. Like it's the least conspicuous thing. The entire reason that I stroll the internet on my phone is so it won't freak me the hell out. I don't know. I'm just salty. Anyway, we have Goodwill. We have Animal Lifeline, Pittsburgh Ride to Rescue. That's different. This is another Goodwill. Is this a different website? Goodwill, Southwest PA. Nope. Same website. Weird. Goes PA. Cool. Director of Information. Director. Event Assistant. Test Administrator. Interesting. So there's a lot of people. Wow. Okay. Child's Wardrobe. A Child's Wardrobe Adults? What? And adults? Is that what that is? I can't read. Okay, cool. Thrift store. They have a website. Clothes Minded. That's really funny. Highway Robbery. Buffalo Exchange. Buffalo Exchange is another chain. But they have separates. Okay, cool. They have separate things and they have cool. Awesome. Perfect. Get in the list. They have emails. I would love it if they had emails. Doesn't look like it. Ugh. I bet I can hop on a call. And yes. Yeah, it's an and. Thanks. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate you saving me. Salvation Army, Thrift Store, Salvation Army, Donation Center, Goodwill Commercial Service, Thriftique. I think I've been there. Mother Goodwill, Repurpose for Kids, Red, White, and Blue, Thrift Store, House of Thrift. There's a lot of these, and what I like about this is all very niche, right? Like this is all really, really not chains. Like this is like the barbershop industry. It's not made of chains, but they have a lot of turnover. They probably have some issues. I really feel like it would be a nice industry to look into. All I need to do, look, hey, they're doing it through Facebook groups again. God dang, it's so interesting. It's very similar. This is the stuff that I like to see. The wine industry was way too much. It was way, way too much. Oh, I'm gonna make a little video about how I mad screwed up. It's gonna be really funny. Okay. So Salvation Army. So we do have some. We do have some nonprofits that do this pretty frequently, right? So we have like I'm sure. Well, Buffalo Exchange is probably a for-profit. Is it? Buffalo Exchange a for-profit? Let me look up. I know Goodwill's a nonprofit, and I know what was I saying? The Salvation Army. Also, like I'm pretty sure a nonprofit. They're good giving organizations, right? They help people, but at the same time, they have this separate little business organization. Plus, it's also fun. I need to go thrifting, and so while that'd be so fun. I should film myself going to thrift stores and doing these conversations. I should absolutely do that. Oh yeah, totally. I'm totally gonna do that, and I'm gonna thrift at the same time. So I'm gonna make up little things. Highway Robbery Vintage. So sexy. Can't take it. Harbor Light Center. House of Thrift. I don't. Harbor Light Center doesn't have a website. Yeah, these all have their own little individual websites. This is really great. Just between sizes. Knickknacks Community Thrift Store. This is so awesome. I wish they had emails though. Ooh, 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 ooh. Check this out. This is really cool. I'm really proud of this actually. So I'm gonna actually delete all these, and I'm gonna do something really funny. I'm gonna use a little scraper called I think a data miner or bit miner or something like that. It's super cool, and you can essentially just scrape anything you want. I used what is it? What is it? What is it? Public Google Maps. Google Maps. What we want is website, phone, search terms, hours. Yeah. Run this. So if we run this, it gets me all of the information that I want to know. I do want the website though, and this didn't get the website. So I'm not going to use that. Let's try this again. Google Maps. Website location. How about this one? Does this get the website? Nope. What about this one? That's close. This one. This is getting me the phone number, and that's good. But I need something that gets me the website. Frick. Does it give me the website? No, it doesn't give me the website. Oh, that's so frustrating. Oh, I need the website. The website's the most important thing. Unless I could just hop on calls. I could just call everybody. Nope, that's nothing. Frick. Alright, I think one of these is going to be the best that we can do. Yeah. Alright. Ugh. Google Maps websites. Really nothing? This is so frustrating. Because it says it works. And it does work. But it's just not getting all the things that I want. Next page. Start pagination. Mm-hmm. 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 I guess I'm just getting a bunch of phone numbers, but I feel like emailing people is probably not the best way to do things anyway. I wonder if I can find emails associated with phone numbers. I bet there's a tool that does that. This is gonna be some ratchet ass shit. Okay, you can stop. Wow, this is a lot of rows. Close. Download or copy to clipboard. Here, let's go to Google Sheets. Sheets. I wonder if I can do this. Google Sheets. Come on. Well, just take me to Drive. New. Google Sheets. Is this a doc? Oh, it's a doc. No, this is perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on. This is boring. This is boring. This is boring. All right. Paste that boy. Why doesn't it gather the website? Oh, that's so frustrating. That's like the one thing that I need. But okay, cool. We have a ton of data about the search term thrift stores. We have all these different numbers. We have all their information. We know where they are. So let's see if I can find number to email converter. Phone number to email converter. Hmm. Come on. How to convert cell phones to email. Ugh. Convert numbers. Come on. Phone numbers and addresses to links. Okay, great. Yeah, awesome. That was a long time ago. Email to phone. Phone alert service that converts email to voice. How do I send an email via text message? I find email addresses by phone number. Yeah. Quora. There must be a tool that does this. Ba 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 da ba. A link between email address and phone number only exists where somebody has created one. This could be through a web page that connects them to some organization, to a database, or a profile website. Finding a link entirely depends on the circumstances. Using Parabola with your data. It's a canvas-based drag and drop tool. Provides a codeless way to interact with your data at the level you can create flows that will move duplicates, split, merge, blah blah blah. Yeah, I want to use Parabola at some point. Yeah. Dang. Okay, cool. So we have this. It's really frustrating to me that it won't get the websites. Because the websites are there, right? Ooh, also, this is getting into random stuff. Did it record that they are not in fact thrift stores? Pawn shop, auto sales, Southside Motors. Yeah, we're getting into non-thrift stores really quick. Yeah, okay, cool. But regardless, I script all of that. I just want the websites. Let's back it up. Let's back it up. Back it up. Alright, dog. Salvation Army, the Has-Been. Does the Has-Been has a website? Yeah, it has a website. So let's see what it has. Is there an email here? No, there isn't. Contact us. Aha, the Has-Been at Hotmail. Yeah, so the stuff is here. It's just a garbage website. Can reach during business hours. Please do not leave a message. The message only has outgoing recording only. Okay. Call us, the emails or comments, but I gotta stop by and say hello, browse to the store. This is what I want. This is exactly what I want. And I want to send it off to as many of them as possible, but I can't find. I wish I could just scrape it more effectively, but I guess I'll just go through it. Whatever. Whatever is necessary. The things I do for my stream. Okay. This is the thrift store. I just wish it freaking. No, this is dumb. Dumb. Okay. Website. Children and adults too. Website. Avalon Exchange. Website. Oh, except Avalon's the one with the creepy music, right? Ah, that's so scary. It like literally sends shivers down my spine immediately. Goodwill website. Pittsburgh Rider Rescue. No, Goodwill. Same thing. Say blah. Clothes Minded. Eastern Community Thrift. Buffalo Exchange. Ba ba ba. Da 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 da. Thrift store. Goodwill Commercial Services. Thriftique. Website. Repairs for Kids. Website. Alright, the thrift store. Website. House of Thrift. Website. Okay, cool. We're just gonna go with this. We're just gonna go with frickin' this. Knickknacks Community Thrift. Contact. Yeah, that's what I thought. So they make you plug it in. Oh no, Ziknacks? Oh, that's so terrible. Okay. I'm just gonna collect a bunch of frickin' emails around this. But I feel like there has to be some sort of. Look at this little sign. Can't even pronounce. Can't even. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Why are you blue now? You're usually red. Hi, Andy. Thank you for stopping on my stream. I really appreciate you. It was hopping a little while ago. Now it's pooped out. Because I pooped out. It's my fault. I blame only myself. Color does. God damn it, Andy. So I was doing an investigation into the wine industry, right? And I got a little bit like I got I just slowed down because I was doing an investigation into the wine industry to see if there was some sort of a niche thing that I could market for, or I could help with. Exactly, yeah. I got all discombobulated because it turns out the wine industry is fucking enormous, and it's like an insane like it's like a $50 billion industry. There's a ridiculous amount of startups in it, like tech startups. There's all these like fancy plays. It's a huge marketing thing. There's tons of like PR agencies that focus exclusively on wine agencies. There's tons of affiliate marketing. Oh my god, so much affiliate marketing. Like it's insane. It's absolutely insane. I can't deal with it at all. And so I gave up on that, and I slowed down, and I got intimidated, and now we're here. And people have left me, and that's okay, because I need to learn how to stream better. But it was good. It was like half an hour of like real. It does seem like it is. It's all marketing. It's all marketing because it's such a bougie industry. What? What is it? What's wrong? What do you? What the fuck? What? I know. I know. Everybody hates me. Everybody hates me, Andy. Everybody just absolutely hates me. Thank you, Andy. Hey, wait. Okay, so you're red on the little thing. You're red right here, right? See your little things? You're red. But on the chat, you're blue. That's a penis. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. You're awesome. So with thrift stores, help me like ideate here. What do you think thrift stores get? Oh my god. Thanks, Andy. How is? Are you back? Why are you on? Are you back in Pittsburgh? Okay. Then where are you? You in the airport? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Are you on your phone? In the United? Really? Are you a United like club member? Are you cool? Is that what you are? You finished free solo? You're so bored. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, baby. I hope you're doing okay. And now you're here, yeah. But you're on your computer, right? Yeah. I think you can tune in on your phone. I think Nicole just tuned in on her phone. I was making fun of Nicole and her being bougie about wine. Wine is such a bougie industry. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. It's all marketing. It's insane. Oh, it intimidated me so much. I got so spooked. I got so spooked. Thinking about everybody watching me while there's a. I think everyone's watching me watching you while there's a. What? Got spooked? Why did I get spooked? It's just so much. Like it was super not niche. Like I was looking into barber shops before, and that shit's niche. Like that is tiny. Like these are little tiny businesses that are run by little people. I don't know. I expected maybe like wine clubs or subscription wine boxes to be a little bit more of like an uncommon thing. But it's I know, Andy. I didn't realize that it was that big. I didn't realize that it was that. I got so it was so much. I was like, there's no way that I can make like something in here that isn't like ridiculously. It was so intimidating. I don't think she's watching. She's at dinner or something. Um, it just got to me, man. It just hit me like a block. Also, I tried to run an ad on my stream, but it didn't work. See, it was scheduled. It's scheduled for right now. It's so frustrating. I hate the ads manager for Facebook. Um, I'll do it some other time. Oh, so did you see this picture of me? You get getting more booze, of course. The Andy way. The Andy way. All right, cool. So let's start collecting emails while Andy's doing that. Contact us. Fun to watch. Thanks, Tony. Tony's being funny. Find a store. Visiting our locations. So, you know what I should do? I should just try to call one of them. I really should. And just set up calls. Now, I still feel like email is better. I just really do. So I pressed that. That's a bad idea. I'm going to copy that email address. I'm going to add it to this. So ideas. I feel like I can create like a inventory management. Maybe. Why is it not typing? Oh no, I did something weird. Is the shift button held down? Oh, this is terrible. This is a nightmare. What did I do? Did I press a button that I'm not supposed to press? Oh, jeez. Okay, so that works. What about this? Oh, now it works. Great. Thrift stores, very niche, like barbershops. Wow, she gave me a lot of gin. What are you? You're getting wasted in an airport. We were actually discussing this a second ago. Apparently, Twitch you can drink on Twitch, and they don't care. Getting wasted in an airport. Be careful. I've heard like taking off while you're drunk isn't always a pleasant experience. So just like be careful. When is your flight, and when do you get out? Thank you. All right, fine. Jeez, calm down. Whatever. Relax. It's all right. Whatever. Supposed to leave at 3. It is 8. 2. You're supposed to leave at 2. Well, it's 8 here. It's what, 6? So it's 6 there though, right? Like what, 6 p.m., 7 p.m.? I feel like it's very niche, like barbershops. Okay. You got $1,000 of travel dollars? Really? That's so worth it. Maybe. I feel like that's kind of worth it. Yes. Yeah, that's super worth it. Like you can travel to you can take like 3 flights from here to LA. That's so lit. Like I'm not complaining. That's dope, dude. And you get to just chill, work, and drink alcohol. So good. Yeah. Awesome. All right. Very niche, like barbershops. Usually have personal websites. That's good. Usually have personal websites. Yes, and see your beautiful face. Aw, so wholesome. I love you too, Andy. Dude. Updates on Moschen, just while we're here. Because so I was at what was it? Freaking David's party last night. Yeah, that you were invited to. It was or Hannah's. It was Hannah and David. And they had it was awesome. It was really super cool. Hung out with Olga. It was great. But what you had to like bring something that wasn't a cup. I brought a blender. It was really funny. But I saw freaking what's his face? Identified Tech, Dick Zhang. I saw Dick Zhang there, and I saw Hannah, and both of them haven't come to an event. And I was bugging Dick, and I was like, "Hey, maybe we're gonna come to the next Motion event." And so he was like, "Actually, I'm traveling that day, but I'll be back." Yeah, screw it, I'll come. So Dick says he'll come, which is really cool. Dick should also be another one of the highbrows that we specifically target, because he's usually pretty busy. But so we got. I think Dick will be coming. That'll be good. Emails. Ziknax. Yeah, he told me to try to make the next one. Yeah, and he says he saw me. And he's like, "So where's your better half?" And I was like, "Or where's your other half?" And I was like, "Oh, he's in Texas." I know. I bugged Hannah. I bugged Hannah a ton, and she says, "Yeah, I will make it." So Hannah says she would be there. I saw Ben Charlie there. I need to ping Ben because he gave me some really cool tips on a couple of other things. But yeah, so it looks like we're good. We're in luck, and that people are gonna be showing up, which is really cool. Click here to send us a message. Do you have an email? Oh, here we go. Perfect. So actually, this is really nice. The emails are really easy to find. This is great. Oh, I just want to scrape them so bad, but because I'm so lazy. Fashion boutique. This is so bougie. Who are you? About us. Contact us. Give me an email. Yes. Yes. So Hannah said she'd come. Dick said he'd come. It's looking like a good turnout. And a couple of people haven't said yes yet, which is hype. Contact us. Goodwill, Southern Pennsylvania. Category. No, give me an email. Give me an email. Can I? Oh. Yes. Director of Information. I'll just use that. How many peeps do we have now? Let me check. I'll show you right now. Just while you're chilling. I'll go to calendar. Wrong calendar. It is going to be, also this is canceled, I think, because you can't make it. Let's check. Boop-a-doo. Austria, July. We have 33 confirmed, 12 no, or 20 no, 14 maybes, and 97 waiting, which is actually, I think, the highest response rate that we've had. Oh, also, oh my god, really, really funny story. Alejandro, you know Alejandro Sklar? He works with, here, you can see it right here. 33 yes, 20 no, 14 maybe. Alejandro Sklar, he seemed like a really cool guy. Unfortunately, he was very drunk, and he was pushing me around last night, and he says he doesn't do anything with Moss-chan. He's been super unengaged with the group, and he doesn't care, so I just took him off the list, sadly. But seems like a really nice guy. He was just very wasted. He was hitting on Olga the entire night. It was so funny. It was so funny. Oh my god. You don't like him? Do you not like him? If you don't, that's really funny. Yeah, I know. He has a kid too. Exactly. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, he seemed like a nice guy. He seemed like a really cool guy. I want an email. Oh, ooh. For more information, perfect. Okay, so accommodations.request. Is that the best place? No, oh, wow. That is a weird House of Thrift. Oh, man. Okay, so society. Do we have an email? Can I pull an email? Director of Finance, Administrative Coordinator, Executive Director. Wow, so this is like a full organization. This is so cool. I love this. I think thrift stores are just really wholesome. Like there's no way that they can be that like complicated. Also I think people are just joining now, but for people that are just joining, I gave up on wine real quick in like an hour because wine is so complicated. Like, oh my, it's such a big industry. I had no idea that it was such a massive industry, and it's so well defined in terms of affiliate marketing, in terms of email marketing. There's so much going on, and it freaked me right the heck out. And I like slowed down and just it freaked me out. So now I'm doing thrift stores. I hope that is not a pain in the butt, but it's significantly more niche, and I feel like there's a significantly bigger probability that I can do something there. Like, for instance, with the barbershops, I also followed up with the barbershop school to see if I can make something happen there. With the barbershops, like, when I was looking into there, it was very, very obvious that it was low tech because, first of all, they didn't really have any websites. That's great. We want to see that. But, what was I going to say? With barbershops, there was only one startup there. There was only one startup doing anything significant, and it was Booksy. It was Booksy, and Booksy helps with scheduling, and that makes sense. That's like the biggest problem that they had in the industry. So that makes sense to me. But when it comes to like wine, there were like lists upon lists upon lists of like giant tech startups that have like $40 million in funding, and all they are just like spins on wine or products for individuals that drink wine, and it was just so much. Oh, I like in those kinds of industries, like if you're creating a product, it's a startup. It's a big, huge, like unbelievable, like complicated startup with tons of tech probably, and because it's just such a saturated industry. So there's no way that I can do anything there. That is a red ocean. That is a red ocean industry, and I can't get myself into that. That's way too much for me. So I am thoroughly intimidated, and I have moved on. But I feel like thrift stores. I wanted to look into thrift stores for a little while, and I'm already able to find like significantly more emails than anything else than I was for like the barbershops. The barbershops I had to do like Facebook messages and things like that, and that got like really crappy response rates, blah, 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 blah. But with this, I can at least pipeline it. I can pipeline it into something a little bit better, and I can hop on calls, and I can do all these sorts of different things. Also, I was able to scrape like 170 phone numbers just really, really quick. So in case the emails don't work, I can just start calling people. But immediately I feel like thrift stores are better, and I'm very, very happy about that. So where are we now? I already got this, right? Oh, my neck. Oh, my neck's killing me. Oh, these giant headphones. Killing my neck, man. Proud. Okay, cool. So I don't know. I think thrift stores are great. Like there must be some way that I can create like a little bit of a marketing plan for them, or like some inventory management using a couple different plans, or if I can I don't even think they do marketing at all. Like there must be some way, or maybe just like frequently hosted events. Maybe I can use like Meetup as a thing. I can get people to do more donations. Like maybe donations is a problem. They don't have enough donations, so maybe I can run some programs for a bunch of different shops and make a resource online for people to find places to donate. And different items work better at different places. I can immediately come up with like 10 billion more ideas here than I can with wine, and I'm excited about that. So let's frickin' also I should write some of that down. Here, ideas. I can maybe do donation events. Donation events through events, Bright, or Meetup. Maybe there's an affiliate marketing program for that. Affiliate marketing program for that? Question mark. So if they sign up and they use Meetup and they like it, I get paid. Who knows? Who knows? I was thinking similar things for the barbershop industry, so I think it's interesting though. So that's an option. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's see. General donation resource for the entire city. Oh, also, really, really funny thing. So this is unrelated, but I made a post on LinkedIn about like a silly startup idea that my friend Eileen was talking about, and we were complaining about how both of us had missed, like there were like 3 corgi meetups in Pittsburgh, and we had missed every single one of them, and we got really, really salty about the whole situation, and we wanted to like why are we not being notified of this, blah blah blah, blah, and just like bitching to each other, and it was great. But I was like, wait a minute, what if there was like a thing that could help, and like what if there was like a resource to make sure that you understood all of the different things that were happening dog wise in Pittsburgh. I thought that'd be really fun. I thought that'd be really cute. You'd also be known as like the dog guy. Like imagine being known as the dog guy in of an entire city. Like you're so cool at that point. You can your skill is hooking people up with dogs. Like that is the best. You are famous. You are Pittsburgh famous at that point. Like people love you. So I posted that. It got like 2,000 views. It was trending in a couple of little things. I think it was trending in hashtag startup or something like that. It was one of my startup ideas suck series, and it actually it got like 2,000 views. It like went a little bit like popular, and it, it was so good. So anyway, I posted that and I said, if anybody wants to take over this or anybody wants to help me build this, hit me up. Would love to talk. Right? So that has never happened. Nobody's ever pinged me about like, hey, we should do this. About anything before. But one of my friends from college who lives in DC now was literally like, yo, that's lit. Let's do it. And she's been like active everywhere, and she wanted to build an app, she wanted to build a website, and I'm like, whoa, let's just start with like a little Wix page, and we'll gather some resources, and we'll see like if we can like just assemble things and aggregate stuff. And she was super super hype about it, and so I'm gonna try to build like a little dog resource for Pittsburgh via my like an idea that my friend Eileen gave me, and I'm gonna bug her about it because I think it's hilarious, and then I'm gonna try to have her help me make it in her city. It's just so funny. So I might be actually doing that, and if I start building that, I can actually show you some of the processes for that in a second. But if anybody cares, but that might be a little project, and they were really interested in it. They wanted to oh, I think we can this could be a business, and I'm like, maybe it can't be like a real business. It's just a dog resource. It's an aggregator. Still could be cool, but it would be nice to have like dogs of PGH. Actually, you know what? Let's do some GoDaddy surfing, because I always like looking up domain names and just like theorizing. So, dogs of PGH. Dogs of PGH is taken. PGH Pittsburgh Pups. Dr. Cole Wolfson? Why? Pittsburgh Pups. I would probably call it Pittsburgh Pups. And then I just make it. Cole runs a pet business? Really? No way. I love him. Ah, he's such a wholesome man. Everything about him is so wholesome. He's just such a cute person. Ugh, I love him. I love him so much. All right, cool. But this is what I'd probably name it. I'd probably be like, what? What is he doing? If they have like 1 million in revenue, Cole, I would never have expected this from Cole. Man, a pet business is gonna be great. That's super cool. Oh my gosh. Why is he doing Alpha Lab then if he can't just sustain himself off of that? Pedagogy. That's hilarious. Pedagogy. Healthy products for healthy pets. Cole owns this? Are you sure? Because you don't need to do anything for that. That's funny, dude. So this is a storefront. They have a storefront. He owns a store. This is wild. They're back. Who is it? They're such a high level memer. It must be somebody that I know, but the way that you're phrasing it, it's like the way that you talk about entrepreneurship, the way that, and you immediately knew what the juicer company was. I'm gonna do some deduction. I'm gonna figure out who you are. I feel like you're Matt. You might be Matt, but pretzel. Why pretzel? 69 pretzels. There's no hints. There's no hints. You're one of my friends from the entrepreneurship scene. I don't know who you are, and it's killing me. I feel like it's either Aaron or Matt. I really do. But you refuse to reveal your identity to me. Anyway, this is wild that Cole runs this. Anyway, getting off topic. I might make a freaking pretzels are delicious. I agree completely. But I have a. Have you ever had those Costco pretzels? Like the big, like. There's a giant container you can get at Costco. Let me go grab them. 1 second. Okay, I found them. These babies are incredible. I genuinely love them. They're literally like little packaged peanut butter pretzel things. They're just these little dudes. They're so good. I'm not gonna eat one because then I'm gonna be crunching on stream, and some people hate that. But that is what you should try. And in return for that valuable piece of information, I'm gonna need you to tell me who the fuck you are, because I'm so curious. Anyway, so Cole Wolfson runs Pedagogy. That's hilarious, Andy. I had no idea. I might make hard pretzels not good. Really? You're weird. Well, so you like soft pretzels. I support that way more. But I might be making a resource called Pittsburgh Pups. Literally, I went and I found a web scraper. I used this little web scraper called Data Miner. Awesome. Soft, good. Hard, not good. Agree. I agree completely. Cool. Awesome. Have fun, Andy. I love you. I'll see you soon. Text me when you get back. Be safe. Have fun in first class. You're drunk. Yeah, chugging your gin. You're totally drunk. Super funny. Pittsburgh Pups, Pittsburgh Pups Co, Pittsburgh Pups Live, Pittsburgh PMI? What? Why would I do that? What is PMI? Anyway, so I'm going to be making a... Bye, Andy! I'm going to be making a pup resource, I think, for Pittsburgh, just because of a LinkedIn post that I made, because it's so wholesome. I'm gonna hopefully try to become known as the pup guy in Pittsburgh. The goal is just to link to meetup events, Eventbrite events, dog therapy dog sessions at universities, group dog walks, dog meetups, dog play dates, things like that. Link to dog sitters. There's all these different dog resources, and there's no real aggregator for this kind of stuff. And maybe that's helpful, maybe it isn't. But it would be cool to have a bit of an aggregator, at least for the event side of things, because you can just check and subscribe to emails for pooch related events in your city. You know what I mean? So I feel like that would be really cool. And having like kind of a list of other people doing pooch things would also kind of relate with the brand. But somebody contacted me after I posted that on LinkedIn. One of my friends, I can't remember who it was, pinged me and she was like, "Hey, I would love to do this. I can assemble a team." And I'm like, "Okay, calm down. This is a little website. Maybe chill out for a hot sec." But she's all in on it, and I'm gonna help her build something in DC first, and maybe prototype it there because she's there. And then I want to like try to copy over the same thing over to Pittsburgh, and then hopefully get like a pup resource. And I'm gonna tell Eileen all about it. So whenever Eileen comes back into town, Eileen is one of my friends that I met through my girlfriend, and it's super super funny. But yeah, hopefully we can just frickin' um, make a pup resource. Wouldn't it be cool to be known as the pooch guy in Pittsburgh? So Pittsburgh Pups is available. I'd probably call it Pittsburgh Pups. Pupsburg's totally not available. Pupsburg, Pups. I can type Pupsburg. Pupsburg is taken, of course. The Pupsburg. Sad, but anyway, so that's happening. That's really cool. Yay, hoorah. I messed up. House of Thrift, that's what it was. So what I'm doing right now is I'm assembling thrift stores. I'm going to try to get something. Yes, I am. How are you gonna? So you don't need to build the app. That was frustrating to me. So the immediate pitch that I got, and I understand the mentality. The immediate pitch that I got for the dog app was that basically like I have an app developer, we're going to build an application, we're going to like put it on the app store, blah blah blah, whatever that is. That like makes sense to me for something larger scale, but if you're just building within a city, like I don't see why, and it's just a resource. Like you could do the same thing through an email list. Exactly, through a web page. Yeah. Like it could be so much simpler. Like you don't need to make it like this whole big complicated process. And furthermore, if you're just like creating it, first of all, make it the simplest prototype you possibly can, and then start to build. Like if it turns out that you get like 100,000 people that are all using the web page frequently, and they all demand like the website sucks on mobile, we want an application, blah blah blah, blah, then make a fucking app. But like don't start with an app when you could just do it through an email list. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't even have to have a web page for this necessarily. I could just make an email list and advertise it like around, saying like, "Hey, I'm just I aggregate events for like dogs in town, and I do that, and that's fun." Um, like that, if you can do it a simpler way, do it the simplest way possible first, and then move on to some of the more complicated stuff. Also, apps suck. Apps suck like booty. They suck big booty because it's you have to pay like thousands of dollars to get them confirmed, and it takes like 6 months to go through the app store because it's so backlogged. It's a terrible idea. So always web pages. Just build a Wix web page or a WordPress web page, something super simple. And you can put little email subscription things in there. I think it's great. And yes, Nicole, I didn't realize you hopped back on, but I am doing the dog thing. So one of my friends just like she commented on it, and she liked it because I made a post about it. And so I'm trying to build one in Pittsburgh, and I'm gonna try to build one in DC, because that's where my friend who contacted me was, and she's like really really passionate about the whole thing, and she really wants to do it. So hopefully I'll make the pup thing happen, and if I can make the pup thing happen and it's easy to transfer, I'll build it in Pittsburgh, and then I'll build it in Chicago, of course, so that Eileen can make it happen, and that would be very wholesome and wonderful, and I would love it, and I think she'll like it too. Um, if you want, instead of the thrift stuff, um, I could just start building. Oh yes, exactly. Thank you, Ryan. Hi, Ryan. Nice to see you here. Apps suck large booty, very large booty. Like it's such a pain in the ass process, especially if you can build it with something smaller. Do it, please. Like ignore the applications. Um, the app store is just so saturated right now. Like it's and the age of I'm gonna make an app and then people are gonna love it and I'm gonna get like super popular, and the app is gonna to work wonders, and the age of buying an app and creating an app and getting rich are long gone, and it was only for like about a year that was true right as the app store was released, and it got kind of neat. So I'm gonna get a pretzel. That's for you, 69. best snack food in the world. Ugh. Frick. Alright. So, exactly. Freaking thumbs up. Who are you? Oh. You're killing me. You're on like most of my streams. Wait, hello, how are you? What is your name? What on earth? Who are you? Name yourself. Make yourself known. It's nice to see you on my stream. So do you want to do the dog thing? Or do we want to do thrift stores? Hi, Ben. How's it going? Nice to see you here. Should I build a dog application and a dog website? Or should I try to do customer discovery into the thrift store industry? Anybody have any thoughts? What is the scraper I use? Yeah, so the scraper that I use is just this little thing. Absolutely. The scraper, it's just called Data Miner. It's just a Chrome plugin. And most websites that you go to, so like for instance, when I go to Google Maps, right here, I can, that's LastPass. I can just run existing web scrapers, right? Like people have pre-built stuff before. You can use it on AngelList. I'm pretty sure you can use it on LinkedIn. It's so great. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Because I don't have to build web scrapers from scratch, and it even has like a little new recipe thing where it kind of lets you build things from scratch. Like it helps you figure out how to build your own web scraper, and it has this whole little setup where you just click on links and like click on the things in the same spot, and it'll scrape all those for you, and it'll even paginate. So like it'll move through each of these little pages down here, like the Google pages, and it'll scrape all the information. I don't think I could find one that grabs the website correctly, which is really frustrating because that's the exact thing that I need. But regardless, like I just pulled up a bunch of these different little things. Contact us. Oh my god. What just happened? There's the email. What is this website? Hey, Jens Jagoffs. I'm just going down a house of thrift to get me some pants and that. Wow. Oh, that hurt me physically. It physically damaged my body. Anyway, but yeah, Data Miner. I freaking love Data Miner. I would highly recommend it. So download it on Chrome. It makes things super easy. So Society of this. Home visits. I think I already got this, right? Yeah. Clothes Minded. That's so good. That's so good. That's so good, dude. What a great name. Clothes Minded. I love that. Alright. Location, hours, sell online, about us. They have an Instagram, brands we carry, items we do not accept. I guess I just do it through here. So I'll grab this. I'll put this in here because that's going to forward to an email, right? But it's just frustrating they don't have one immediately on the website. What about this baby? Executive Director. This is the Thomas Merton Center. About Thrifty. Aha. Volunteer time. Please don't hesitate to contact us. Shauna PGA. Yeah, this works. Copy at AOL. That's a long time ago. We're getting a decent amount of emails here. I'm really happy with this. This is really exciting. Oh, no. What is WIT, by the way? Like there was a little speaker panel that NextGen was pitching, and I wasn't sure if it made any sense. Women in Tech? No. No. It's not Women in Tech. No. It was for like a New York thing. Like it was completely different. It's not Allison Falk. Allison's awesome, but it's not Women in Tech. So you know Women in Tech. So you know who they are. So you know Allison Falk, or you've heard of Allison Falk, which means you're Ah, what theories? So you're not Matt and you're not Aaron. Oh, this is literally like a Sherlock. No, this is more like an Encyclopedia Joe mystery. Freaking, have you ever read Encyclopedia Joe? Has anybody read Encyclopedia Joe? I think that's his name. I freaking loved that book series when I was a kid. Encyclopedia Joe. Isn't that his name? Encyclopedia something. Encyclopedia something. Encyclopedia books. No. Complete Encyclopedia of G.I. Joe. No, I'm missing something. It's not Encyclopedia Joe. There was a little there's a little book series when I was younger that I read like almost every night. I read Hank the Cowdog and then Encyclopedia something. Um, and it was about this kid who was basically just a nerd, and but like everybody relied on him as like the town detective, and so like the school detective. So whenever something went down in the playground, he was there and he assessed, and he deducted all these brilliant little things. It was just like a baby Sherlock Holmes kind of thing. Um, but that's what it's become. That's where we are, Mr. Pretzel, and I hate it. I despise it. I will kill you. I will end you. But today is not that day because you have you have you've snuck by yet again. So Buffalo Exchange is really cool. They're actually a really like nice thrift store, and they're a chain. Um, so they would be interesting to talk to. I would normally like stray away from chains. So like when I was looking into the barbershop industry, I was trying to stray away from chains like Supercuts and Sport Clips because they're very very corporate. Like they have their own stuff already, right? And they've built their own scheduling applications. They've built their own marketing departments. Blah 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 blah. So they don't need really help, and they manage all their employees well, everything. But I feel like in thrift stores it's different. Maybe I it just seems so undefined as an industry. Like people donate to you or people sell stuff to you and then you sell it at a higher price. It's essentially like it's not the bargain market whatever. It's just with Goodwill. With Goodwill it's different. Exactly. They're super uncentralized. Absolutely. So are barbershops. That was the same thing with barbershops. They're super, super decentralized. And that's great. That's awesome, 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 awesome. I don't want anything decentralized. But the only two that I can think, well, maybe three. The only three that I can think of that have made it like larger than just a very, very niche little independent business are Salvation Army. That's a nonprofit. Goodwill, also a nonprofit. And then Buffalo Exchange, which I'm pretty sure is a for profit. And so like with if you've ever gone into a Salvation Army or you've gone into a Goodwill, the store is just very like it feels run down. You know what I mean? Like it's very much just like we're just trying to help. Like whatever works. It's just like you know what I mean. So it's not like they have. And it's also not like a very technical organization. They just have a large network of people that are helping, and it's a nonprofit too. Nonprofits are funky in a bunch of different ways, but it's because of that. Um, it just makes so much sense to me that they would have problems and they would be very very like low tech. It all seems very low tech is my point, but with Buffalo Exchange it's a lot nicer, it's a lot higher grade, they sell things at a higher price, they must have a more formalized process in order to make things work like that. So I feel like Buffalo Exchange probably isn't a great place to talk to. Also the DI and Savers are both pretty big. The DI and Savers, and those are chain thrift stores. Because that's interesting. If there are if there are a lot more chain thrift stores, then that also like may make sense, to do it kind of that way. But are they like nice establishments? Like do they have they like made like it seems like they make a decent amount of money kind of thing. Also, hi, how's it going? Good to see you on here. Thank you for coming back to my stream. I appreciate it. Um, Southern Mission Army doing the most good. This is really cool. They're very very awesome. They help a ton of people. It's amazing. This is a very like almost freaking uh like Fallout kind of picture, like apocalyptic kind of thing. That's what it looks like. I'm intimidated. Is there? USN. What we do, about us, locations. That's what I should have clicked. Locations. So the Salvation Army has places here, but they're not like their focus isn't to Pittsburgh. Their focus isn't to have Pittsburgh, Allegheny County. It's not to like. The focus isn't technology. They're not trying to make a ton of money off of this. That's the point. If they're not trying to make a ton of money, they probably aren't making a ton of money, and therefore, like everything is very low tech in Goodwills, in Salvation Armies, sometimes in Buffalo Exchanges, but they're a little bit higher end. They're pretty much Goodwill copycats. Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. That's what I wanted to hear. Because if we can sell into a Goodwill, that's amazing. Like, let's say this happens. Let's say I create like a really really rough database management software for like Thriftique, right? Like I talked to, yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Let's say I talked to Thriftique, Thrift Different, yay. They're a little rundown place, and they do a bunch of cool different things, right? Yay. I talked to them. They have a lot of issues with database management in terms of what's still in their store, and so they need like a little bit of a platform to manage that. And so I am clever with a couple of little things like I do something on Google Sheets. I make an integration with an email campaign on Parabola, or I make like a little Google form so people can go through and they can like list things. It's a super lo-fi little prototype that helps them manage their database and what new things that they're getting in. Right? Maybe it's probably completely unrealistic. It's probably going to completely fuck up, but it's still interesting to think about. Let's say I make that, and it works for Thriftique, and it works for Repurpose for Kids, and it works for the Red, White, and Blue thrift store, and it works for all these little things. That's great, and I can sell it to a couple little thrift stores. That's awesome. But that also gives me the possibility, knowing that there are other little like chain thrift stores like this that are low tech. If I can make that into a more full-fledged product, that gives me the possibility to start to span into a larger company. That's awesome. That's super cool. That's really exciting. So that's good to hear. And I already like thrift stores a lot more than any of the other industries that I've been looking into. Wine is terrifying. Wine is still just so terrifying. It's just such a huge, hyped up pile of garbage. Anyway, info at Thriftique. Is that all I can find? Can I find something else? Nope. Looks like that's the email. So we're gonna go there. Bop. I should just be adding these to my little hunter thing. I should grab it on here. Save the lead. Can I only use it 50 times? Oh no, I'm gonna run out. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, I'm so scared. Okay, what if I do it here? No, that didn't work. Okay, cool. So we got Thriftique. But yeah, so I like this. I like this a lot. And I feel like, here, okay, cool. So we do have an email for PDDM, Shepherd's Heart, Salvation Army, Disaster Relief. No. Okay, so it looks like Salvation Army is everything. It's adult rehabilitation. Yeah, they help with everything. Family stores, maybe. Oof. Yeah, okay, cool. So Salvation Army probably isn't a good idea just because it looks like it's hard to get through. I know Goodwill is trying to make a play online and compete with the resellers. Just go to Goodwill just to resell it on eBay. Goodwill is trying to make a play online and compete with the resellers to go to Goodwill just to resell it on eBay. Oh, so they're making their own like reselling program through Goodwill, so people just don't just go to their place and then resell stuff on eBay. Interesting. Ooh, yo. Okay, so I know a thing like that. This is a good idea. Ooh, I'm gonna write this down. So, all right, it might be a good idea. You guys should shit all over me for it. But please rip me apart if you don't think it's a good idea. But yeah. So donation resource for the entire city. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, totally. No, that's fine. That's still a great thing. That's still a great idea. That's really helpful to us right now because I'm trying to think like what if I know thrifting in general is pretty popular, um, in terms of like I've gone to thrift stores and people go to thrift stores because it's like hip and it's neat and it's cool and you can find things that are underpriced, right? And I know that people will sometimes go to these places so they can resell it on, like I've heard of people going to bunches of Goodwills and trying to find old video games and then selling those on eBay or selling the like things like that. You know what I mean? What if we could service people that do that? And so not instead of the thrift stores. So who would we be helping in that case? What is the problem? The problem is you don't know when. So I've tried to do that a little bit just for fun. The problem that I encountered is that I didn't know when thrift stores stock was refreshed, right? So I didn't know that when there were new items in. And so when I would need to go check. And people have to figure that out for themselves. But if we could create a resource that does that automatically, or we have all that information, I wonder if people would pay for that. Hold on. Catalog of when thrift stores like of when thrift stores turnover or inventory changes for bargain hunters. Yeah, Raspberry Pi cam. I was just thinking of that. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking of something like that. Like if we can't get the information directly from like the Goodwill, like let's say I'm talking to a Goodwill, if we can't get the information for bargain hunters, if we can get the information from Goodwill, and they won't tell us when they refresh their stock, and we can't get a notification, then we just like I would set up like a little camera hidden somewhere in like the corner of the store, and so I like it, and it just we maybe I use like Zensors or something, like some program to just tell me when things change in like the video game bucket, right? When they change things out or when they refresh things. I just have a $1 bounty. What do you mean, bounty wise? Um, and then a greater than $1 commission. What do you mean? In what scenario? Who would be getting paid? I'm interested. A bounty. While you're writing that, I'm gonna grab some more emails. Salvation Army looks a little bit too complicated. Buffalo Exchange, I can probably do it. Locations, how to sell, email. Buffalo Exchange, contact Buffalo Exchange. But this isn't local. What is that? You offer someone $1 through an app to go into the Goodwill and take a pick of the area, and then you charge pickers like some dollars a month to use the service. I get what you're saying. Yeah. I get what you're saying there. You could outsource it that way. That would get a little bit complicated. That's making an app. That's making a whole kind of network of people, and that only works with scale, right? So we would need to find people. And I want ideally, like I know I'm making kind of information for like I was theorizing about like selling to bargain hunters. Um, yeah, ideally that would be really nice. I could also just pay somebody in the store to tell me. You know what I mean? Like you sign up, I'll give you like a $10 a month commission if you just tell me whenever you guys do a turnover and you ping me with a little notification on this little Google sheet. It could be. It could be, yes. But it's harder to get the scale that's necessary to do what you're saying. And I like it's cheaper to do what you're saying, and that's what you would want to do once you have scale. But if I don't have any adoption, then I have to get both sides. Then it's a platform problem. Because then I have a supply and demand. And I can't get the supply unless I have enough demand. Or like I'm explaining this a little bit poorly. I understand what you're saying and I like it a lot. It's just hard to get people to do that. And if I can't get people to do that, I don't have the information that I need. So I feel like the more lo-fi setup for that, for solving that problem, is to just ask the stores themselves. Maybe. Possibly. Let's say I pay somebody in the store $10 a month to go and do that. Yeah, but then like that's dealing with some hard tech, and I don't know if I have like the technical skill to deal with that kind of stuff. Um, well, actually, then again, so let's say I set up a camera. Let's say I set up a camera and I plug it in. First of all, that's a little bit of a capital investment. That's a pain in the butt. Let's say I set up a camera um, that looks into specific parts of the store, right? And it shows when things change, um, or specific sections of the store change, whatever. All I would do is I would provide a live feed on my website to these different stores so that people can go in themselves, these bargain hunters themselves can go and check when things have changed, right? So I don't even need to do anything. I don't even need to say like, oh, like things changed here. Here's a notification for here. Here's a notification here. I just provide people access to the cameras. Maybe, but that's still a pretty big capital investment. I feel like that's even more expensive. I know cameras are pretty cheap, but it just gets a little, I don't know, maybe. I feel like the easiest would be just to create a little notification, like an email network, to these people that are running these Goodwills and they're managing that kind of stuff. And I ping them every month or every like week or so, right? I have a little automated email notification that pings them every week, and I say, hey, did you guys change out your thing? I would love it. It is pretty impressive. Raspberry Pi. Sensors, yeah. So you know who Zensors is. So you're in the Schwartz Center. You're Matt. It's Matt or Aaron. You're one of the two. It's got to be one of you two. It has to be. Oh, I'll ask Sensors, yeah. Because they use really low-fi cameras, so that might be possible. But it's just this is such a low-tech like this is such a low profit problem. This isn't like a startup, and I feel like if this was like a massive startup and we were like managing turnover in all stores in general, like oh like they got a new shipment here, so you can go get this shirt that was out of stock in this large retail store, then you put cameras everywhere, and then it's important and blah 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 blah. I just don't know if that's applicable. There's also a lot of issues you have to go through in terms of like putting a camera up. Like if I put that up, it might catch somebody's face on camera, and then I'm monitoring some public place, and there's legal issues there. I just feel like if they just tell me, if I could get them to just tell me. Actually, maybe I can just like offer. Maybe they do it for free. Maybe I talk to these different businesses and I say, hey, if you tell me regularly when you guys have a refresher, I can get you more people. I can get you more people in your business. I can get more people to come. Here's the like 10% more people come every month. Like you get 10% more people coming in if you give me access to when you guys do this. So it becomes like a sale. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Hey, actually be a good idea. I think you're Matt. I think this is frickin' Matt. Only Matt would sass me that hard. This isn't Aaron, because Aaron is generally supportive as a wholesome person, but Matt is sassy. You're Matt. You have to be Matt. There's no other option for who you could possibly be. I have narrowed it. This has been 20 questions. Thank you for playing. Yeah, exactly. You could totally monetize this. I'm doing this because I feel like I can monetize this. Thank you, Matt. It's you, isn't it? I have 20 questions the heck out of you. If they say no, just go and do it. Well, then that's illegal, because then you're monitoring a public place illegally. There's like legal restrictions when it comes to cameras. I should talk to Zensters about this, but there are legal restrictions when it comes to cameras and stuff like that, right? And I don't want to get screwed like that. Use the Dave Maloney approach, like do it until don't ask for permission, ask for forgiveness after you fuck up. You can do whatever you want until you get a cease and desist. Maybe. Yeah, whatever. So here, let's write this down. So catalog of when thrift stores inventory changes for bargain hunters. A couple different ways we could do this. We could do the bounty method, but that requires scale. We could do the camera method, but legal implications. We could do the ask the store method, but could be expensive or unreliable, because people might be unreliable when it comes to the actual stores. Matt, it's absolutely you. There's no way it's anybody else. I'm so angry. Why are you 69 pretzel 69? Why? That makes no sense to me. Absolutely no sense. I hate this. I'm so angry. But I'm very flattered that you've been following my streams. My heart is pounding, my chest is wiggly. I feel full of love and happiness. You can just go back and go in and do it in person. Yeah. No need for cam. Oh, so I would just do it myself? I would just run around like every week to all the thrift stores and just check every week. Yeah, no, totally. No, you're right. Absolutely. That is the low. That is the low fidelity. That is the most low fidelity kind of situation. Also, yeah, fair. So I might do that. I might totally do that. I would love to just get notified though, because then you can make it a platform and then you can automate the entire process. That would be ideal. Also, this is all completely assumption based. I have no idea if bargain hunters actually want to know, or I have no idea if they don't know. Like for me, when I was just starting out, maybe people already know, like, oh, every 2 weeks they like you go in, right? But I have no understanding if this is actually a problem. So this is total bullshit. All of this is total bullshit. I don't know. Could be cool though. Could be really cool. You have this problem? Personally? For bargain hunting? Do you thrift, Matt? I didn't know you thrift. Yeah, me too. I fucking love it. It's so great, but I always feel like I'm missing out on the best stuff. Okay, alright. We validated the problem on a small level. On a very small level. I'm excited. You're so totally Matt. Who are you? If you're not Matt, then you have to be Aaron. Okay, if you don't know who Matt is, then you're lying to me. Because you know who Zensers is, and if you're in the Schwartz Center at all, you know who frickin' Matt is, and you know who Aaron is, because it's a very, very tight-knit little incestual group. It has to be you. You're literally abbreviating Schwartz Center as SC, okay? And you know you're in the Schwartz Center. You're abbreviating. You have to be Matt. You have to be Matt or Aaron, but I swear you're Matt. I'm gonna interrogate the hell out of you the next time I'm gonna message but how will I tell if you're lying? You left. Oh, but I'm gonna ask JJ. I'm gonna ask JJ, and she's gonna tell me the truth. All right. I will get to the bottom of this. Anyway, so we have the ask the store method, and then we just have the personal method. So personal method, time consuming and expensive. Personally, I like the ask the store method the best because I'm a biased little shit, but I'm gonna leave that there. Let's see. What else can we do for thrift stores themselves? But I like the bargain hunters at like kind of angle, because I haven't heard of anything like that. And it still is niche and has to deal with everything like that. So if we could I'm gonna do an investigation into that. I really like that a lot. I really, really like that a lot. And that's a fun thing to advertise. It is consumer. I don't like it consumer, but it's cool. It's very, very cool. And I think a lot of us have encountered that problem ourselves. Excuse me. Okay. A donation resource for the entire city. So maybe if people want to donate to different places, you could find out what places like different kinds of clothes or different articles or different pieces of furniture, blah, 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 blah. And then I can direct for that. I don't think I can get paid for that though, but it could get some followers. It could be nice and I could run some ads on it. That'd be cool. Catalog of thrift stores inventory change for bargain hunters. I really do like that a lot. Donation program for events. So maybe we do a donation events and similar to a similar thing. They offer free pickups for donations. Really? Interesting. And then you just siphon that off to Goodwill or whoever else, and you get paid by them by selling the shit. The hood shit. Good shit. Okay, interesting. So they did donations for free, and they sold whatever they knew was valuable. That's fascinating. That's really really cool. I really liked it a lot. Hmm. Yeah, of course. 9 times out of 10 they get junk, but sometimes they of Trump nude. Yeah, you get like some good stuff. I understand. I understand the point. That's fascinating. That's a really fascinating little business. Did they run it themselves, or like was this did they have employees that did it elsewhere, or was it just like one person? Because that's really interesting, and then we might be able to apply that here. Maybe we create a pickup service. How about a pickup service? Pickup service for thrift stores. Totally automated? How? Do you know the Do you know the website or like how like what like a little bit more information on like where I can like read more about this? Because that sounds really really cool. I really like that. No, damn it. Okay, cool. Interesting though. That's really nice. That's a great business idea. That's really that's really luck oriented, but it's a great business idea. I like that a lot. Hmm. Pickup service to thrift stores. Okay, cool. So we can do pickup services and try to yeah. If you can find it, you can. Don't if it's a pain in the ass and you're busy doing other things as well. Like don't worry about it. It's okay. It's just the idea is really good. The idea is really really good. I like it a lot. Um. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Pickup service for thrift stores. Sell the good shit. That's good to know. Good to know. I like it a lot. Okay, cool. Let's move on to um. So this is Buffalo Exchange. I'm just gonna. You know what? I'm just gonna email Buffalo Exchange independently because, like, separate from my customer discovery, because I really feel like they can help me with something. Like, I feel like they know their shit to some degree, and I'm gonna be able to ask them like at least larger scale questions, like what are the problems setting up a store? Like, what are the issues that these in each of your individual stores kind of like have? And it's a more corporate angle, but I still feel like I can make it happen. Um, so we'll do Buffalo Exchange. Repurposed for kids does not look like they have an email. Aw. Josh Lucas and Scott McTaggart like this. That's so wholesome. They don't have an email, do they? Email sign up. Brick about. Haha. Got. Is this an email? Yeah, it is. Copy email address. Boop boop. So we're good there. There's so many nice little emails. This is so great. I love this. Um, it's just so good that I can find these things without like a ridiculous amount of a pain in the ass. Find a store. 21 locations. So this is another kind of ooh, resupply me. Resupply me. Keep it made simple. Get connected with local nonprofits and put your uninsured goods toward a great cause. Unused good, uninsured. Interesting. And it's totally automated. Find a local charity, schedule a pickup, know exactly where the truck is. Yeah, live locations. Okay. Local charities need to reschedule, but they just sell the stuff that's really valuable. Are they allowed to do that? Like, it doesn't sound like they're. What happens after I submit my donation? Okay, hold on. Accepts no donation. You'll be notified that it is accepted. You're on the pickup schedule. Charity. That was easy, right? Of the donor does politely decline your donation. We'll go into the donation hub that makes it available for any of our charities to clip it up as. Yeah, I don't know how legal is Republican film. Yeah. Um. That's fascinating. What a great fucking idea. That's hilarious. Like, that is so clever. Oh my god. I love that. Oh, that's really funny. That's really, really funny. Wow. I like that a lot. Thank you for that. That's really great. That makes total sense. Yeah. And if we can do something similar, I would assume they don't have to like tell you exactly where they're doing whatever, right? Because like if you also let me turn on a light real quick because I'm all blurry and fuzzy. It's not illegal till they get a cease and desist. God damn it, Matt. Oh, yeah, I guess. I guess you're right. I mean, it is still illegal. It's just they haven't been caught, which I support. Whatever. Whatever. Um. Oh, I can create different rooms for the stream. That's for something when I get more popular, I hope. Um. Okay, cool. So I have almost all the emails. Contact us, red, white, and blue. Thrift. They are a thrift store. Hey, they have one in Oregon. Pennsylvania. Ba 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 ba. I just have letters and I just have numbers. I don't have emails, and I'm very salty. How do you contact them though? All right, that is a shame. That is a big fat flying crying shame. We will just have to deal with some numbers. I'm gonna keep it to things that I have emails of right now. Just because I feel like that makes things a little bit simpler. Thriftique, we already got all these. Harbor Lights Center. Did we get this? This doesn't have an email. So fuck it. Let's go to the next one. Let's just between sizes. They also don't have an email. Zignax, American Thrift Center, website. Thrift King, website. Goodwill, another Goodwill. Website, Goodwill, website, Goodwill, website. I feel like it's the same website over and over, which is frustrating to me. They have different numbers. I just want emails. Ugh. Review. United Presbyterian. They are a thrift store. Salvation Army Superstore. See, it's still salvationarmy.org, which is really frustrating to me. Donation Center. Society. That's the blurriest photo. What? There's so little regulation on these self-run things. It's so funny. Oh no! I fly to the second page again. Okay. So where were we? Clothesline. That's so good. I love all these names so much. Did I already get the clothesline? No, I didn't get the clothesline. More Goodwill, going Goodwill. Fashion consignment shop. What's a consignment shop? Is there a difference? Consignment shops. Let's check it out. What is a consignment shop? Is a shop sells goods for an owner. The owner keeps ownership of his or item until it sells if it sells. Does the owner pay a small fee to the shop as compensation for them selling your item? Generally, the advice that they take 50%. Interesting. So you sell your stuff and then they sell it to other people. It's Goodwill where they pay for the stuff they sell. Aha! Aha! That's fascinating. Okay. I feel like that's a different niche, but that also could be really good. Like, I feel like they may deal with similar stuff. So I'm gonna put that on the list. That makes sense. So thrift stores, donation nonprofits. I feel like they'll deal with very similar things. Donation nonprofits and consignment shops. Cool. Usually personal websites. Some are based around donations. Consignment stores. Buy stuff buy, sell. But it's essentially the same. Dopeness. Dopey dopeness. Am I right? Fam, Illy. Alright, whatever. So consignment stores, let's get more. So that was the Fashion Fix Boutique. This is the Riverview United Presbyterian Thrift King. Just between sizes. I feel like we got them already, right? Didn't we? No. They don't have, because they don't have a website. Penny Pinch's Thrift Shop. Repurposed for the thrifty shopper in you. Wow, there's a lot. MVets. Is it a vet focused? Neat, clean, and organized. Thanks for the support, Tammy. Aw. Oh, look at this. Look at it. Tammy makes a review 2 years ago, five stars, and the response from the owner. Thanks for your support, Tammy. This is a little freaking Google Maps is such a wholesome little piece of the internet. So cute. All right, let's see if we can get a few more. Repurpose for kids. I feel like we already got that. Salvation Army, Buffalo Exchange again, Lydia's Thrift Store, no website, Glassport Thrift Center, good, Pittsburgh Furniture Company, used furniture, similar, oh, the Extreme Emporium, Ghanaian Children, it's a thrift store, nope, that does not look like a thrift store. The Has Been, we already got them, didn't we? I feel like we already got them. Used Furniture Gallery. Bill's Used Furniture. Goodwill. Okay, cool. Alright, whatever. I think we have enough. I think we have more than enough. About us. Directions. Calendar. Do you have an email? Yes. Riverview Upchurch at gmail.com. Boop doo 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 doo. This is cool. I'm really happy with all of the emails I've been able to find. The Thrift Kit. Wow, look at this place. This is great. The sketchiest little things. Facebook pages. I bet there's an email. About. Nope. Dang it. It's the Thrift King. Alright, so we'll just have to deal with not that. Security check into. Oh god. That doesn't look good. Nope. I don't like the look of that. I hope I didn't get a virus. Oh. I don't know why I clicked that. Ugh. I hope I don't get fucked. Alright. Repurposed for kids at Living Liberty. This is a different one. Interesting. Living in Liberty. This is repurposed for kids. Also, we already got this. No. I refuse wholeheartedly. Email. Ugh, none of these look good. The extreme import. What is this? What the hell? What the hecky? Oh, there's so many things. Okay, yeah, I don't like the look of this. This is awk, dude. What about this? Contact. Yeah, no. Has been. We already got the has been. I think. No, I don't think I got him yet. Oh, there's so many cute little things. Look at this. They sell little toys and stuff. Ah! It's so cute. It's just so cute. It's so wholesome. How can you resist trying to sell them expensive things? No, we're not going to sell them anything expensive. If anything, we're going to be giving this out for free if we can make a product that people really like. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think we're doing fine. Keystone, Parallels with America. Or you can click here. Yeah, this looks a very specific thing. Thrift King, great merchandise. Oh, still the same thing. Goodwill, again, complicated and weird. Yeah, I already have the Goodwill email. I already have the Goodwill email. We already got this one. Yeah, I think we have everything. I believe we have everything. So, who are we? What do we sell? Contact us. Contact your email, your message. Wow, that's the jankiest little email form. That's so cute. All right. Okay, cool. So we have officially collected all the emails that we need. What a process. I'm shocked there's still people watching. All right. All right. So now I'm going to come up with a little bit of a kind of thing, and I'm going to send off emails. But it honestly seems like this is nice because I have a couple different avenues to go, right? I have a couple different avenues in terms of like when I interview people, when I talk to the people that are running these thrift stores or anybody in that kind of sense. I would love to talk to people that run the thrift stores. That would be ideal. But if I'm talking to people that run these thrift stores, I can ask them a couple different questions. I can go to a couple different directions with it. I can say, like how do you know anything about your customer base? Like, because I need to know about the customer base. I need to know who's buying different things. If there are a lot of bargain hunters that are looking for really cool stuff, they may want to know more about how this kind of thing happens, right? Like when new products get into the store. So that's one possible customer avenue, and that's very consumer oriented. The businesses may also have individual problems themselves, and the problems that I should be asking around that is going to do more with relation to business processes. And I have a feeling that when it comes to the inventory management, when it comes to marketing, when it comes to like donation scheduling, when it comes to a lot of things like that, it may not be as like simple as we think. Like there's no way in the whole world that it's super like they have a tagging thing, they have all this different stuff, so maybe database management isn't ideal for that, but there's no way that people going in and saying, hey, I have a bunch of stuff to give you, and they're like, cool, and then they go rack it up, and they can balance the supply and demand, is what I'm saying. There's no way that they can balance the supply and the demand from the stores that they have, because like these thrift stores are always full. So what do they do with clothes that don't get bought, and how do they like? There has to be something there. There has to be something at least on the supply or demand side. And if there isn't, there has to be something along management, like just understanding what is where and how they can get more people in to buy those specific things. And then even if there isn't anything there, there has to be bargain hunters that want to know when new stuff is happening at these different stores and when it's scheduled to happen. Because then they can find the best stuff and it doesn't get stolen really quickly, right? I think there's a lot here. I'm really excited. What? Have to be? Yeah, it's fair. Have to be is like the hope is that I'm getting a little overexcited, but like there should be something there. There should be something that I can find even remotely like something. And if there isn't, oh fucking well. Who cares, right? Like this is a test, this is an experiment, whatever. But I feel like I can find something, and if not, I'm learning about a cool industry, and there's a couple. I like it because there's different avenues I can go, right? Because I can go business and I can go consumer here, and that's really really dope. And I already know that I've personally experienced the bargain hunting issue, and I feel like there can probably be some things. It's not going to be nearly as profitable to be like the bargain hunter helper guy, right? It could be profitable, but how many bargain hunters are going to be there, like out there, and how many people am I gonna? They're probably going to be subscribed to me for like I don't know, $1 a month for me to tell them when new stuff comes in, because they can just go every 2 weeks and probably catch most of it, right? Like the solution is outside of my product is to just go regularly, you know? So I feel like my solution, even if it is like a really significant problem, my solution isn't that like cost worthy. So I'm not going to be maybe. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree completely. So if it is a big enough like problem, I could totally sell it for like $1 a month, right? like a little subscription service that like I send you a text ping every time, and I can like automate that through a ton of different services. I make a text ping every time that a new store or a certain stores that you have tagged online turn over their inventory. I can totally do that. I can automate the hell of that. That's super easy. But I'm not going to be like it's not going to be a huge thing. It's not going to be like a huge product that I can sell. It's just pretty scalable though, and it's cool, and I can make a little bit of money off of it. I can maybe make like a couple $100 a month off of that, and that's fun, right? It's cool. And I can scale it to other cities, but it takes like liaisons in different cities. But it's not like the biggest business you've ever seen. Whereas if I'm selling to businesses, of course, way better, because like suddenly businesses know what they want. Like with a person, they're very finicky, and they're like they may just have a bias against like, oh, that like that dollar, I'm independent with this kind of stuff. I don't want to, like, everybody else is going to be relying on that, and I'm just going to use my gut. You know what I mean? Like, people will do that, but businesses won't. If I can prove to a business that I can help like increase people coming in by 10%, maybe it's not even an individual sell. Maybe this is a business sell. Maybe if I can tell people, like, if I notify people via my little network, that you guys are like turning over your inventory. If I can tell people there's new stuff in the store, then I test it out in like 3 stores over like a period of like 2 months with like maybe 100 users, and I get like 10% more at least in the stores on their turnover days, which is when they have like when they want to like people maybe that's when they want people to come in the most, and I charge the businesses themselves like $20 a month, $50 a month. Something little. Like, hey, I'm gonna get way more people in here, and you're gonna go through a lot of your inventory a lot faster, and you're gonna sell a lot of stuff, and you're gonna make a lot more money, right? Like it's maybe that's a thing. Maybe it's not. Maybe their mentality around it is like, we get our stuff sold anyway. People come in here. Doesn't matter who buys it. It's just like we get people in here, right? And then people come in here anyway, and people are gonna buy it anyway. It doesn't matter the timing. Maybe that's an issue. Maybe that's like the problem that I run into. But regardless, like I really like the cataloging the thrift stores for bargain hunters, because that I can charge both potentially. And that's really cool to me. So who knows? Who heckin' knows? Who fricka heckin' crack-a-lackin', micka-mackin', snack-packin' knows? We don't. Nobody knows. Oh, my girlfriend isn't watching me do that. Okay, cool. Let's make a script. Bold. So the script that we're going to be writing is hey, blank. Should I send it out to all of them at the same time? Maybe. Maybe I should. Trying to make this as efficient as possible. We are almost done, by the way. So I feel like I can probably just do this like really quick on my own. I don't have to bore everybody with doing my emails. I don't know. Anybody else? I know 69 Pretzel 69, aka Matt, is still in the fucking chat. I swear it's you. I absolutely swear it's you. I'm so annoyed. You've been watching and supporting me this entire time, but you haven't told me? Ugh. Salt. But I appreciate you. Even if you aren't Matt, I appreciate you. You might be Aaron. Aaron says he watches every stream, which is like possibly the most wholesome thing that I've ever. I cry about it. I've cried. He's made me cry about it because it makes me so happy. Aaron is a wonderful guy. Such a great person. Anyway, okay. So I think I'm done. I think that's all. I have learned a ton about multiple industries today. My God. I tried to run an ad. I failed horribly, and I got really ticked off about it. That's fine. I still think I'm hilarious for this. Look at my face. Oh man. If only I didn't post it on a Sunday. It would have done so much better. I'm gonna do that for every one of my streams now. I'm gonna make like a really funny like little niche picture of me doing something stupid, and I'm gonna post it all over social media. I just think it's so funny. I think I'm hilarious. I'm a #1 fan. I don't care what anybody says. No, it's got like 400 views. That's decent. We all are. Tony's so sassy. She's trying to tell me she understands the wine industry. Humph, humph, humph. And she does clearly more than me, but whatever. Oh, gosh. All right, cool. I think I am done. I think I'm going to hop off. I appreciate everybody who joined. Like, super, super appreciate you. I think this has been my highest viewed stream significantly. It was also the most fun. I died down there for a little bit just because I was so dang tired. Aw. 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 I was just assaulted with love by Ava. How wholesome. Oh no. Alright. I'm tired. I am pooped. I could keep going, but I feel like I have assembled all the information necessary. And I think that's pretty dang cool. I'm very excited with it. I appreciate all the help. Pick us for the stores that we got tons of ideas here. We have absolutely tons of ideas. There's so many different avenues that I can start looking into. I'm really hyped about it. I'm really, really hyped. Anyway, appreciate everybody for joining the stream. I'm going to hop off. I'm going to go to the bathroom and play some video games. And then I'm going to send off all these emails, and I'm going to bug people about it. And I will, on the next stream, I'm going to try to give you some feedback and see if we can start making a product, right? Yeah? I'll see if we can, like, I can find some different avenues. It might take me a while to do some investigation into this industry. Maybe we'll do a different industry next time. Maybe we'll just do something like that. And there's also a ton of different little things that I can go into. I feel like I might build the dog thing on the next one because that seemed like fun. I might just build the dog app or build the dog website, Pupsburg or Pittsburgh Pups, on the next stream and see if I can make it popular. I feel like it'd be really cool, just like an aggregate for dog events. I think it'd be so fun because then I would never miss a dog event. And the best way to advertise is to go to dog events and say, hey, check out my website. Then customer discovery is literally just going to dog events. That's the best excuse ever. And I like this because customer discovery is also just going to consignment and thrift stores so that I can find cool clothes for cheaps. I'm happy. I feel good about this. Anyway, all right, cool. I will see y'all later. I super appreciate you. If you have any suggestions, if you haven't followed my stream, I would really love it if you followed my stream. It helps me a lot because I'm trying to get to affiliate, and once I'm affiliate, I can post all of these replays on actually Twitch instead of YouTube, where I usually post them now. And so that way, when anybody comes to my Twitch stream, I can just like kind of push you guys there, and it'll be really nice. But yeah, I don't know. I super appreciate it. I'll see y'all later, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.